All right, Gov fans, welcome in. Robbie Lotz here with Carter Bells and Stan Painter as we're welcoming y'all to the pregame show here from Mike White Field as it's time to start the 2023 season. And the Govs are hosting the Roadrunners from Austin East. As always, Heartland Roofing sponsoring tonight's game. A-plus rating by the Better Business Bureau and 5-star rating on Google. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933. Free inspections and estimates. And boy, is he not busy with all these storms, Stan. There's been a lot of storms and a lot of roof damage.
Yeah, I'm sure so. There's a pretty good little break in the weather right now for the next few days, Robbie. So hopefully he can get caught up here before the next round rolls through.
Right now, as you look down on the field, we can't really see it. As the Hall of Fame last night, Stan, we had some inductees. The 2023 class of Hall of Fame members went in, and as they honor those, and we'll talk about some of those as I remember them, and you'll probably remember them too. But this is the Heartland Roofing pregame show, and we were going to try to get a hold of Coach Reeves, but we haven't. We'll have to get him when he comes out of the locker room. So that's your introduction. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with more here on the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. All right, we're back here with the Heartland Roofing pregame show from Mike White Field as here's your Hall of Fame class down there on the field. So first is going to be Kylie Elliott Sharp. She was Kylie Elliott here, all-district player in tennis in 2005, region champion in 2006, advancing to the state tournament. Her partner is also going in there with her is Alex Pyle Sandgig. Stan, I don't know if you remember them, but they were very good. The first really dominant tennis team we had coming along. Actually about the same time. It was Cassie Borden and Kelly Rimmer, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there. So we had some really good tennis right there in the mid 2000s. But that is Kylie Elliott Sharp. And so she'll go in as the first tennis member into the...
I think that was Alex, that first one.
Oh, that was Alex?
That was Alex first.
Oh, okay.
Now here's Callie. Of course, Alex Pyle also is the stepdaughter of Holden Lale that did a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Voice here, was athletic director.
The professor.
Yeah.
Passed away last year?
I think it was last year.
Yeah. Holden was a staple here. But yeah, that's Kylie now, and yeah, they were tennis partners. Alex went on to play at Austin Peay And Kylie went on to Carson Newman. And Alex teaches at Carpenter's Middle now. So.
Yes.
So, following in her, did you say your stepdad?
Yeah.
And there's a standing ovation for Kylie. Next up, Cole L. And that's a really big name, football player.
We called a lot of.
Actually, they're going to do Chris Clapp.
Okay, Chris Clapp's next. Okay, basketball player.
Chris Clapp was a stud. 2002 member here of the basketball team. Took us to Sub-State. Last time we went to Sub-State, Clapp was the focal point of that team. When he left, he was the all-time scorer and rebounder. Those records have been broken now, but as he's joined by two of his kids. But he played for Coach Ballman there, and graduating in 2002. He was a 3-year letterman, a 4-year letterman in baseball. So he started as a sophomore, averaged double-double just about all 3 years. And like I say, until last year, he was one of 2 teams that went to the sectionals.
Right.
And Cole L, there's the Cole L. He roamed this field as a middle linebacker and fullback for Coach Meadows. Crazy highlights as just all-county team, all-decade team. All defensive team in the county. He was all region, sophomore of the year in 2006. And then, of course, in 2007, his junior year, the last really good team William Blount had that went 9-3, he was first team all defense, prep extra, region linebacker of the year, his 2007 Blount County player of the year, Aubrey's all-county team, and all-state 5A player. Unfortunately for him, he got sick, Stan. Yes. After that, went down to the U.S. Army Combine, and I think he got sicker there going into his senior year. And that senior year kind of he lost a lot of weight, nearly passed on.
That spring, he was really in bad. Yeah. But of course, his mother was principal over at Union Grove Middle School for a long time.
Yep.
The first principal over there.
And we'll talk to him at halftime.
Alicia Lale. So
that's a little bit of your governor spotlight with the former players. All right, we'll take another 1-minute break, come back with more of the preview of this game that's going to be a good one tonight. 1-minute break. All right, back here with the Heartland Roofing pregame show. As you look down on the field, the dance team will make their inaugural dance of 2023. And, they put in a lot of effort too, guys. A lot of hard work this summer. So just like the football players are about to take the field, these ladies get to show off their hard work. Yeah. William Blount taking on Austin East. First ever meeting between these two teams tonight. Last year, William Blount went 0-10. Austin East, I think, got 3 wins. Stan, something
3-8.
3-8.
Yeah, they did qualify for the playoffs, but lost the first round to Chucky Doe.
And so So a lot of things you'll see different this year from William Blount is last year they went back and forth on their offense. Wing tee the first game, then back, back and forth. They kept mixing it up and never really got some. Pretty much all off season they went with this spread attack. They're calling it the gumbo. Coach Claybo out of the gun. So Gunbo is how he's going by the name of that. He's got 21 seniors this year, Stan.
Yeah, that's a big improvement from last year. I think they had 6 or something, didn't they? 5 or 6?
Yeah, and was it 85 on the roster?
Yeah, they got a lot of kids out. That's one of the things, Robbie, that I noticed when I first
75 maybe on varsity.
Yeah. They've not had that many kids in a long time. And that's, I was really concerned last year about the health of the program. But I think, they've kind of gotten through that, and they've got a lot of kids out and maybe some interest in it. So hopefully the feeder programs are going now. And
yeah, we've had a lot of seniors actually join up this year that weren't on the team last year. One in particular, Hunter Stewart, he's one of their big-time receivers this year. So
he's had a great
I always
preseason.
said that there's more athletes in William Blount, walking the halls of William Blount High School that have been out on the football field. So that's what they got to do is get those guys out. So.
Well, and it's just the community we're in, A lot of kids got to go home, got to help mom and dad, pay bills and different things. So they got to go to work after school. Don't get to go to football practice.
Right.
So, we've got a good group of kids this year. 20. Talking about injuries, Stan, from what I'm saying, Holden Garrett, we lost him to an ACL injury. He'll be done for the season. He was starting at middle linebacker and tight end, or H-back, whatever they call it in this formation. But that's a huge loss. And then Landon Rich, I don't know where that came in. Anyways, Landon Rich, was your leading returning receiver. He's out and fastest kid on your team. So he's nursing a foot injury, and he'll hopefully be back by the Heritage game. So, and then Zeke Crow, he's got cleared today, but he's not been in practice, so they'll try to bring him back for the Heritage or Carnes game next week.
Well, you always hate it, Robbie, for a senior. All those are seniors, but Holden, not even going to get a senior year really because he got hurt in a preseason scrimmage. So, I just hate that because they can't go back. I mean, there is no red shirt in high school.
All right.
I mean, so this was his senior year, and he's not going to get to play it down. So, but some injuries for Austin East is their quarterback Troutman. He didn't play last week in the Jamboree against Webb, as they got beat 14-0 in their one-quarter scrimmage over there. But I believe Troutman will be back. And then a new face. People recognize the name if they keep up with local sports. Shane Cherry, junior basketball guard. He is out for football. He grew up playing football. Yeah.
But then got really good at basketball. And the University of Tennessee, Coach Barnes has already offered him. So he's that level of an athlete. So he's going to be on the field tonight wearing number 10.
Yeah, and he's going to go, as you said, play basketball in college. That'll be where he gets his scholarship. But, I think Troutman, Robbie, I was watching him going through warm-ups. He looks to me like he's playing tonight.
Yeah, he looks. That's what I think so. Because they struggled in that Jamboree without him. So I don't know what his injury was. I just know he didn't play last week.
He's a big old boy, too.
He's going to be hard to take down. 6'4", 230, I think me and Stan were talking about earlier. And 230 is it seems a little light for what he actually is. He looks like a really big kid out there. So,
all right, that's your area update. That's sponsored by Young Life. They meet on Thursdays at 8:01 p.m. Thank you for that. We'll take another 1-minute break. Come back with more here from the Gov Nation Network in AM 1470. we'll go over some of the region games, Stan, before they get ready for the national anthem. Well, we didn't even have time. Yep.
Yeah, I think here comes the color guard.
Yep, they're already coming on, so we'll send it down to the field for that.
Presenting the American flag and commanding tonight's color guard is Cadet Staff Sergeant Bailey Simmel. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. At this time, we would like to provide you the opportunity to join with us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing as this evening we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening is the William Blount High School Marching Band under the direction of Noah Tootin.
All right, back here for more of the Heartland Roofing pregame show, Stan. We'll talk about some of the region games as we are about 7 minutes to go. Morristown East at Morristown West. That's always a big rivalry game up there. Elizabethan at Science Hill. Elizabethans gave them some fits, but I expect Science Hill to be pretty good in that game tonight.
And, of course, Robbie, Morristown East is on our schedule.
Here comes Reeves.
As a region game.
Yeah. That's what I'm going over region games.
Okay, yeah.
Our teams in our region.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Morristown East, and then Science Hill. Science Hill, right?
Yeah, South Hill's in our right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what
All right.
You're on now.
All right. Looks like we're going to take it down to the sideline for the Tim Tipton interview with Coach Reeves. Take it away, Timothy.
So, in your second season here as the head coach, what are you trying to expand on from last year?
But we want to build on being better teammates, working harder, believing in each other, continue to push to higher expectations, and the result hopefully will be victories.
Good. What do you think about trying to slow them down with how athletic they've been in the past?
But they're a very speedy team. We've got to keep everything inside of us and in front of us. And make them work all the way down the field. We got to limit big plays.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank
you.
That was Timothy with his first ever on-field interview. Thank you, Tim Tipton, for sponsoring that. Award-winning realtor from Realty Executives. So, Stan, continue more.
I meant to say is we scrimmaged Morristown West right in the preseason, and then they're playing
East. So we'll get a kind of feel because we didn't play very good against Morristown West. West Ridge is at Tennessee High. Dobbins Bennett at Farragut. Jefferson County at Oak Ridge. Crosstown rivalry game tonight. Maryville and Heritage. Alcoa takes it on the road to Ravenwood. Eagleton goes down to Tellico Plains. Loudon hosting Greenback. And our opponent next week is Carnes. They'll be taking on Hardin Valley. So if we can pull up twofold molds, Reeves reads, we'll pretty much go over what Coach Reeves just told us there as we get about 3 minutes before. Here's the keys to the win, and we'll base our Murphy Bobcat extra effort player of the game off of these keys, Stan, if we kind of remember these keys to the game and see who can help us in this victory tonight. Defensively, got to keep everything inside and in front of you. You know, don't give up the big play. That's been a problem in the past. Number 2, Cortez's defense needs to call some turnovers. They got to swarm to the ball and gang tackle. Number 4, be productive with the high-tempo offense. When you have a team, 75 players, against a team that's only got about 35, you want to impose your will and try to wear them down, Stan.
Yes.
Stay ahead of the chains, and that way it'll give you some manageable down and distances. That's Coach Reeves reads for the game tonight to get us to be successful. Thank you for that, Travis. Sponsoring that, Travis Reeves at Twofold Mold. Give him a call, 617-0708. Looks like we're about set for the coin toss as tonight's captains for William Blount will be Garrett Clark, Brett Cortez, and I can't see the guy blocked by the band. Looks like 75. That is Vincent Dial. I believe he's the starting center. Austin East will be number 21, Gladney. Number 52, and I can't see the other guy because his shirt's pulled up, Quentin Calhoun.
Looks like 23 or 33, 1.
30. Don't have those.
No, neither? Okay.
So, anyways, there's your coin toss. William Blount tonight will be wearing the navy tops and the orange pants. Austin East will be with red helmets, white jerseys, and red pants. Head referee tonight will be Don Talbot. He will give the Roadrunners a chance to call it in the air. They've won the toss, and they do want the ball. So William Blount will kick away from the church. Austin East will get their offense onto the field early. And William Blount is forming into the back corner of the end zone behind the banner. Starting lineups tonight will be brought to you by Genera. Let's see if we can get our lineups. On offense, it'll be Brett Cortez, your quarterback. Wide receiver Hunter Stewart. Wide receiver Garrett Clark. Darius Brooks will be your tailback to start. On the offensive line, Luke Watkins, Michael Slusher, Vincent Dial, Caleb Hatcher, and Nathan Flores. At tight end, it'll be Jace Arrett. And wide receiver out top, Gavin Dabrowski. And here come your 2023 Govs, led by Brett Cortez through the banner. Defensive starting lineup that'll be on the field first. Brian Garrett, Xander Monroe, Pedro Eggleton, Caden Ellis, Caleb Henson, that's Coach Henson's son, Tristan Query, Logan Witherspoon, Ethan Sellers, Randy Reed, Major Crumpton, Caden Taco Donnelly, rounding out the secondary.
Yeah, and that's 11 seniors starting for the Govs on both sides of the ball in total. We got 8 on offense and 3 on defense. So a lot of veteran, I guess you could say veteran talent.
Yeah, they got through into the fire last year.
Yep.
Your opening kickoff will be by Brady Plemons, and it'll be brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin a call at 865-235-4108. And we will be set for this opening kickoff. And it's football time here at Mike White Field.
And I would think William Blount's probably going to try to squib it, Robbie, but the problem is some of their up backs could take it to the house as well, like Flowers right here on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Isaiah Flowers and number 8, Terrence Brown. They both look like they can move.
Might want to just do a pop-up kick, short pop-up kick. Or
I'd kick it at one of these up guys as hard as you can.
Yeah.
but you don't want to give up bad field position. I understand.
I mean,
Last year we had 3 guys that would line up to kick, and you never knew which one would kick.
Well, the other thing is if you can kick it into the end zone, that's a good thing too, but I'm not sure that.
Back deep, it looks like Cherry's over here. And over there, they're looking into the sun. I can't tell.
I believe it's Brown, number 2.
Good kick to the corner. At the 10-yarder, here comes number 7. Cutting it up, getting through, and finally tackled about the 35-yard line. On the tackle right there was Major Crumpton. So Roadrunners will start off at the 37-yard line with their opening possession of 2023.
Yeah, and Troutman's out there, Robbie.
Yep, figured he would.
We were told he was out with an upper body injury. Not entirely sure what that was last week, so we'll see.
Tailback, did you get a number on the tailback?
Number 3.
Okay, that's
Ligon.
In the pistol is Troutman. Moves the receiver, number 9, Beatty, up into the line. He'll take the snap. He will hand it straight ahead. Tackled after a gain of 2, maybe 3 up to the 40-yard line. So a gain of 3 for Ligon on first down. But good tackling there on the interior of the Governors.
Yeah, good job right there, Robbie. As we talked about that, we want to make sure we keep them in front on the inside. But 3 yards on the first down.
Shane Cherry up top of your screen, wide right. 2 receivers left, 1 in the slot. In the pistol is Troutman. Once again, he'll bring Beatty in motion. He'll take the snap and hand again. Straight ahead. Good hole this time, getting about 5 or 6. Going to be close. Wow.
I believe he got it.
Yeah, I think
he stayed on top of the bodies.
I think he got shoved into the
first down. That'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, the tackle kind of moved him in towards the first down marker, so looked to be a pretty good spot.
Well, I think they're going to measure it now, aren't they? Oh, no.
Oh, it's got to be. All he's got to do is get to the 47. So 2 plays, and the Roadrunners have picked up a first down, and they're near midfield with 10:54 and counting here, first quarter. First possession of the game. Same formation. Straight drop this time for Troutman. Throws it into coverage, but it is caught anyways there by Beatty, getting 8 yards down to the 45 of the Governors.
Really strong hands right there. Had a defender draped all over him.
Yeah, it would. I thought that was interference. I thought the guy was all over, or holding one, but good job by the receiver. Caught it anyway.
I like how we were there, though. We were right there with him. Same formation, pistol formation. Back is Ligon. No mouthpiece in. Here comes a blitz on the corner. They pick it up, throwing it deep. William Blount's there. Can Donnelly make it? Nope. Guy caught it anyways.
No, he's out of bounds.
That was Shane Cherry just going up and getting the ball.
But it's out of bounds.
But he came down out of bounds. Incomplete.
Good defense. I mean, he was in good position, Robbie, but if he hadn't went out of bounds, you're right, it would have been a great catch because he just out-jumped him. I mean,
we're right there for the interception. You got to make that play.
Well, sometimes athletic ability just overtakes that.
Third down, but good play call there by the Roadrunners, taking a shot on 2nd and short. Now it's 3rd and 2. William Blount showing pressure. He'll take it. Troutman, quick swing it out to number 7. Jukes through 1, spins another, loses yards. Tackle for loss. As the Governors are swarming there, as DeMarco Allen catches it and goes backwards, it'll bring up 4th down.
I think they'll keep it on the field right here.
Trying to be agile helps you sometimes, but whenever you've got a wall of defenders coming your way, there's not much you can do. You got to get upfield.
53's got to come out of the game too, as he lost some type of equipment, Flowers. So we'll see. Is that all he lost?
Yeah.
He lost 1 yard?
Yeah, that's what they marked it, Robbie, but I think he gave up ground.
Yeah, he went.
They considered it, I guess, momentum, but yeah.
No, but he kept running. He kept trying.
Right, when you give up ground to try to break, they're supposed to. But
4th and 3, first big play of the season. 9:15 to go here, first quarter. Gov's got to try to find a way to get off the field. Troutman in the pistol. Takes it. Straight handoff. Running left. William Blount's there. It's going to be a turnover on downs. all Navy jerseys. Randy Reed blew it up. Here's your instant replay. Reed just fills the hole.
Great job right there on the first defensive possession of the year for William Blount. So,
all right, see what the gumbo can do. As it looks like Cortez will have 3 receivers right. Tailback will be Aiden Klein to his right. Stewart up top. Handoff, Klein. Nope, Cortez keeps it. Will he fling it out here? No, he fakes it and breaks a tackle up to the 50, into territory of the Roadrunners, down to the 40, and tackled after a first down at the 37-yard line. Brett Cortez with the first down for the Governors. It's brought to you by Roll Arena, the party zone, your birthday specialist at the Roll Arena. First down.
A great pump fake there by Brett, getting the defender off of his feet and cutting it inside for a big gain.
Somebody just came out. Was it 60? Was it Flores had to come out? Stacked receivers right. Stacked receivers at the top of your screen. Darius Brooks is your tailback. It'll be a handoff. Nope. In the backfield. Fumble the ball.
Football.
And Austin East has picked it up. And he was definitely knocked down. And as Cortez handed it, he gave it to Brooks. Cortez would have seen it, but he was looking at the sideline thinking it was a busted play. As Brooks just lost the ball.
Yep.
And just like that, they're back to where they were. So first turnover of the season. They strip it out of Brooks' hands.
That's tough right there.
Yeah, real tough luck.
Like you said, Cortez was right there, but he had his back.
He thought it was he thought it was already over, and because they blew it up, but no whistle, and you got to play to the whistle.
Looks like Austin East is really going to stick with the pistol here.
Yeah, let's see. First kind of pass was a little wobbly for Troutman. He's going to straight drop this time. He's got 2 receivers. Can we get him? We can't get him. He's going to flush out of the pocket, rolling to his right, throwing across his body. Can't get it back to. That was actually Allen, his intended target. And a little bit of pressure to get him off target now, the pocket.
Yeah, and that's nice to see. Last year, William Blount really struggled getting pressure on the quarterback defensively. So there's been a few plays where they've gotten a lot of pressure on the backfield for Austin East.
2nd down and 10. I'd expect this one to be a run, but William Blount's done good against the run so far, Stan. Minus that first 2 plays where they picked up about 12. Actually 10.
10.
Since then, it ain't been much. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Cherry's a receiver at the top. Tailback Ligon. It'll be a handoff. Ligon running left. William Blount's there. Can we tackle? We will. After about a gain of 4. And bring up 3rd down and a 6 or 7. I think it's going to be 6.
I'm going to give him 4 to that. So 3rd down. They got to get right down to the 37. That's the 43. So.
So you want to shout out Coach Julian Allen. He's done a tremendous job on this field. Be the last year. Next year, the field turf should be going in. And so be a new looking on this campus next year. 3rd down and 6 for Troutman and the Roadrunners. Trips to the top. Looking to his right. Rolling now. William Blount's pressuring him. Throws it off his back foot. William Blount's there. Incomplete. We'll see what they do on 3rd down and long.
4th down and long.
Or 4th down and long. I'm sorry. You're right, Stan. Looks like he's punting.
Coming off, yeah.
Yep.
And another defensive play where we had guys in the backfield.
So 2 stops, really. I think it looks like this is going to be 2 stops for the defense. Last year, Stan, when you got outscored by an average of 35.6 points per game, didn't have a lot of stops.
No. And, Robbie, though, I would be very cautious right here. With their athletic ability and they're on the William Blount side of the field, you know they've got several guys that they could run a fake or something with.
I would just run a regular play then if I was going to do that. I don't know. There's 3 protectors there.
Yeah.
They don't want anybody getting there. I think William Blount will set up a return right here. Timeout, Coach, for Austin East. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Bonner Burger, home of the 2 for $9 on quarter-pound cheeseburgers. Stop in there and give them a visit. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, we're back here. 4th down and 6 for the Roadrunners. Don't jump. Ready to play is there. Reed stands at his 10-yard line. Slow snap, and it's under a good little knuckle ball where, he's interfered with.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
And Donnelly could have actually ran that ball. Donnelly scooped it. He fell on it. Instead, he could have ran it. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from, I think, the end of the kick, right?
Right.
Where we downed it at. So, yeah, we talked about it last week at the Jamboree. There's a few new rules. The behind the line of scrimmage penalties will now be from the line of scrimmage. We'll see what Mr. Talbot marks this one off from where the flag was or from where the ball stopped at.
Looks like
that's what he's looking for. And the guy right here's got it.
Well, regardless, Govs are going to have pretty good field position to start this drive.
Yeah.
Got to do something with it. Got to take care of the ball.
I think we get it from the 17. We're going to march it up to the 32. Or make them re-kick. I think you like.
No, I don't think it'll be re-kick, Robbie, because it's post.
Oh, the back judge was just running back. Okay. So 1st down for the Governors. Last play was a fumble. Same set. 2 receivers stacked at the top of your screen to the bottom. Left of Cortez is Brooks. He'll take it. He'll hand it to Brooks. Brooks finds a hole. Can he get through? He does. Positive yardage up to the 41-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 1, 9 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a very big hole right there. Darius does a really good job of sneaking through, keeping his feet running. And
I like that play call right there, Stan. The guy just fumbled.
Yep.
Give him the ball back. Let him touch it. Let him get his confidence back. 2nd and 1. Take a shot here. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Cortez rolling to his left. Cuts it up. Now he's bounced it wide. No holds. Don't hold, and he'll get a first down. Yeah, that's what I said. You can't run like that because there's so many opportunities to hold. So now it'll bring up 2nd and 11 when you just gained 9 yards on 1st down.
Interesting play call right there. Straight QB power on 2nd and short. I think you'd want to take a shot right there.
But you're running wide.
Yeah.
And it creates an opportunity. Opportunity to those slow developing plays. The referees can keep their eyes on it more.
So that'll make it right around 2nd and 10.
Actually, should be 11, shouldn't it?
Looks like they're going to make it 2nd and 9.
No.
Well, I guess they
went from the spot.
So the spot of the foul is in front.
Was it in front of the line of scrimmage?
Guess,
okay. Cortez rolling to his right. He's going to throw it to number 8.
Oh.
Interfered with.
Yeah, good ball right there by Brett. I mean, that was a perfect throw.
Number 8 is Jackson Dabrowski, the younger Dabrowski. He changed his number. I didn't recognize that. Who's number 8?
Had a receiver draped all over him.
And see how he works his body back to the ball?
Yeah.
That's what created the interference. Smart play by the backup quarterback who starts at receiver. They call him Debo. That's Jackson Dabrowski, sophomore. And his brother is Gavin Dabrowski. We didn't get to see Gavin last year as he was still in Oregon. That's a 15-yard penalty.
No, only 10.
It's only 10 now?
I guess, yeah. But I don't know if it's automatic, but it is a first down because it does enough. But
33. Are you sure? We were at the 33, right, Stan? At the 48 now.
Okay, maybe it was 15 then. I thought it was.
Cortez rolling to his right. Can he break a tackle? He does. Can he get upfield? There's a good block by Caleb.
He's going to.
Blindside block.
Blindside block coming back.
Cortez is off to the races, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be called a blindside block.
Now, there's where you'll see it as a spot foul, though. I mean, not a spot foul.
It's back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And you can't do that anymore. They're going to protect the players. Caleb has to just get in the way there. Actually, 74 blocked in the back. So
we'll see what they call.
Yeah, 59 definitely with the blindside block. So it'll bring up first down and 25.
They're going from behind the line.
Well, they should.
No, they're going from the.
No, they didn't because it was the 48, wasn't it?
The ball.
Should be the 33, wouldn't it?
So he's saying that's from the spot of the foul. I thought
everything behind the line of scrimmage was from the line of scrimmage now.
maybe personal fouls are different. I thought we were told in the meeting last week, Cortez rolling to his left, flicks it out. He's got Nebraska
open.
Gosh!
Oh, overthrew him. We had 6 in the palm of our hands. Good play call.
Yeah.
Just got to hit him. That'll make it third and very long
second.
now. Or second. Yeah, excuse me. Second and very
So
long.
it was a 15. So I don't know. I'll have to ask.
You can see, Robbie, right there. It was 48 was where the line of scrimmage was.
Right, yeah.
So it should be 33, should it not?
If they do that, but obviously personal fouls may be different.
They got him. They didn't guess they didn't get him. I thought he jumped into the neutral zone.
We got 5:43 left here. Second possession of the game. Both teams have had the ball twice. Blount went backwards the last play. Almost got him again. Cortez straight drop, steps up, going to be going down. He's fumbled the ball. Austin East might get this one too. Doesn't matter. It's going to be third and 1,000,000. Cortez loses.
I think he just dropped the ball
16.
right there.
Did he lose another 16 yards?
He did.
So back-to-back fumbles on the last 2 possessions. Luckily, we recovered this one.
Yeah, might want to go conservative here now. We've got
We've got
third and Walmart right here.
If
So.
everyone's wanting a quick kick, this would be the chance.
This would be the time, wouldn't
Look,
it?
they have nobody back, too. Cortez could just kick it.
Yep, and he is your punter. Cortez, straight drop. Going to chuck it. He's going to find Clark. No, now he's going to find. No, he's got Dabrowski right here, but he can't get it to him. He throws it to the other Dabrowski, picks up positive yardage to the 27-yard line. Good throw and catch there, 16 yards, but it'll bring up 4th and a punt.
Yeah, give us better field position for a punt at least.
Yeah, but we shot ourselves in the foot there on that drive, guys. 2 penalties and then a drop, missed Jackson Dabrowski with the catch there. Like you said, we missed Jackson up there at the top. Would have been probably a walk-in touchdown for him. 20 seconds on the play clock as Cortez will be in punting formation. Back is Cherry and Condis Cherry, the younger brother. They're offsides. Was he not offsides? Throw it to Jackson. No face mask, and it's going to be
first down.
Oh, wrong marker.
So he got back to the original line of scrimmage on a busted play.
He got about 20 on that, didn't he?
But it'll be a turnover on downs. Were they out? Do we got a replay there? Because it looked like the guy was clearly offsides. No.
Ball snapped.
Yeah, he timed it perfect.
You know, that's probably not. That's not a bad play. A 22-yard run.
Yeah, that ball was going to be punt blocked.
And then plus you don't have to kick it to
Cherry. Yep.
You know, so even if he got it off after he moved to the side, I think he could have done a squib. But
there's a good shot the ball would have been further than that into our territory.
So first down for the Roadrunners, starting at second time they're starting in plus territory at the 49. Troutman, bubble screen out here. William Blount! Oh, my goodness,
man.
We missed the tackle, though. Randy Reed would have had his second big play, and he missed it.
Well, he slowed him down enough for other guys to get there. So.
Still a tackle for loss, though, but what a great play by Randy Reed. Once again, reading it perfect, gets through the block. Bam! And DeMarco Allen is going to lose 4 or 5.
He took a lick right there.
Lose
Surprised
4.
He stood up, or he was.
He's walking
standing.
off. He's walking off, Carter.
Yeah.
Austin East is past the line of scrimmage. That's offsides. Guess you can do that on offense, but can't on defense. Second down and 14 from their own 47. Troutman in the pistol. Takes it. Handoff. William Blount's there again. Can we tackle?
Yes,
we do. We hold on for another tackle for loss. Who's at the bottom of that pile? Is that Randy Reed again? No, it's Ellis, number 12. What a play by Ellis. You see him come from the defensive end right there.
Hang on for dear life there.
And number 40 comes over, helps him finish it off. That will be Caleb Henson, Coach Henson's son. So 3rd and 16. chance to get off the field again with 3:10 left here. Opening quarter, it's 0-0. Like Brooks is coming off the edge here. Troutman in the pistol, 2 receivers. Oh, false start on Cherry. That's a 5-yard penalty for the Roadrunners. Is that their first one of the night?
No, that's their third.
Third already, wow. Oh. He probably couldn't get out of his pocket. So 3rd down and 21 now. See what Coach Cortez, what type of zone, probably goes some type of blanket zone here. Try not to get the big play. Maybe bring one extra linebacker. Troutman takes it, looking to his right. Rolling out of the pocket. William Blount there. Outside pass. Ooh, through the hands of Condis Cherry. And out of bounds. It'll be a punting situation. Another stop for the Governor defense, Stan.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed in the preseason, they are much improved on the defensive end.
Yeah, and it looked like Troutman, they've got Troutman in his head a little bit there. Didn't need to roll out, but he decided to
early.
anyway.
Yeah, he flushed the pocket early. I think he's probably just used to that. The last snap was really floating on this punt. That's why they got 3 guys up there. But if you're William Blount, like you just set up a return, I think. There's a floating snap. Punt is away. Spiraling to the right side. Going to take a William Blount bounce back to the 35, and that's where they'll down it at. So short punt of about 25 yards, and that's where William Blount will get their 3rd possession.
Yep, your defense is making stops. Offense has got to get going. They're going to get tired out there.
Yeah.
Unless they get some more yardage under their belt.
Yeah, last predictions on first to burst. I'm going with Jackson Dabrowski. I feel like he's getting open for Cortez.
I'm going to say Cortez on a keeper.
Stan? Leave you with Brooks or Klein or one of the other receivers?
I'll just take the field, I guess.
Richard's going with Brooks. So that Stan's got the field. He's laying a lot of odds. Trips to the left. Cortez in the gun. Handoff, Brooks running right. Going to be tackled from behind after a pickup of 2. 2:10 left here in the opening quarter. Still no score. Temperature not too hot, Stan. It's about 82 or so.
Yeah. So probably be worse next week on that AstroTurf over at Carnes.
Austin Nee's not even set. Cortez keeps it. He's at the 45, 40. Cuts it inside at the 50, down to the 41. What a move there as he went to midfield. And that's another first down, Roll Arena first down.
It looks like Austin East might have an injury.
That'll go for 21.
I believe 21 is getting up gingerly.
Yeah, 21's one of their tailbacks also. Didn't start, Gladney, but he goes both ways. Barracks is going to be tackled for a loss of 5 and 4 as we're blown up again. Trying to go with tempo. I like the idea of going with tempo. We talked about this in the pregame. But if you don't execute up front, those plays are going to go for negative plays, and we've got another negative play. Once we got a big gainer. Stacked receivers right, stacked receivers left. Cortez, 2nd and 14 at the Austin East 45. Cortez, straight drop. Looking across the middle, flushed out. Going through his right, still looking, throw it sidearm, finds.
Oh, man, he had it.
That was Garrett Clark.
Through the hands.
That would have been enough for a first down. Way to work back to your quarterback, too. That's a good play there by Holden. So 3rd down and 14.
And pretty good protection initially.
If you can get half of this or, something, you're probably, the way your defense is playing, you probably got 2 chances if you get some positive yard here. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Cortez rolling to his right. Good protection. Who will he find? He's got Telfair right here. Telfair catches at the 32, inside the 30. Can he break a tackle? He won't, but he'll get tackled inside the orange zone, the Print FX orange zone for the first time, down to the 20-yard line. 25 yards there, Stan.
Yep.
As the safety valve, Aiden Telfair.
Yeah, we've got a lot of guys open. Just got to hit them.
They got too many players. Timeout, Austin East. They got too many players on the field.
Yeah, they had to use their second timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor, where your life forces get switched on with Dr. Evan Butcher. We'll take a 60-second break.
That's their second third timeout of the half.
Go ahead. Bring it back.
All right, we're back.
All right, first down and 10 inside the Print FX orange zone for the Governors for the first time on the season. 29 ticks left here in open corner. Klein has it. Straight ahead. Aiden Klein cuts back inside the 10. It'll be another first down. Roll Arena first down around the 6-yard line. Pick up a 14. They'll reset the chains. We'll see if William Blount tries to run another play before the end of the quarter. I think Coach Claybo will. Maybe the same play. Austin East keeps substituting. Cortez in the gun with 9 seconds. Takes a snap. Quarterback keeper. Cortez bounces left. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Can't stretch it out, and that'll do it for your first quarter of action. We'll go 99 yards onto the other side of the field. The Govs will try to punch it in after this 60-second break.
As the quarter comes to a close, your score after one.
All right, we're back here. As you see a shot right down the goal line as William Blount has second down and goal
Second goal.
from the 1-yard line. And everything's out of the gun. You got split tailbacks with Klein and Brooks to the sides of Brett Cortez. In the gun, takes it. He'll hand to Brooks running straight ahead. Touchdown! Too easy. Governors lead 6-0. The first lead last year, Stan, of the season came against Morristown East in the last game of the year. Not this year. First lead goes to the Govs, game number 1. And that's a Red Tech LG touchdown for the Governors. Here's your instant replay. Brooks into the end zone. 1 yard away.
Great hole opened up there by the offensive line on that side of the field.
And Chick-fil-A sandwich goes to Richard Turner, who predicted first to burst. Darius Brooks. Clemens on for the extra point. Clark will snap it. Cortez will hold it. He gets it. No, he doesn't. Cortez will run. Can he get there? He won't. It'll be 6-0. Well, maybe. He's still running in circles. It'll be 6-0 as we go to this commercial break. So the extra point attempt fails. So 6-0. William Blount will take a 60-second break. All right, we're back for the Clemens Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin a call, 865-235-4108. Stan, you have details on that drive?
Yeah, well, I can tell you this, the first quarter and that one play, William Blount's got 70 yards on the ground. Last year, we never made a game over 100 yards, I don't think, rushing.
Here's a pooch kick to Flowers. Flowers from the 25, running to his right, cuts it up. Good pursuit, but now he's off to the races, and he will get tripped up, and now he's off to the races. Touchdown. Going to be a 65-yard touchdown, or 75-yard touchdown, maybe. 75-yard touchdown return for the Roadrunners, just like that. William Blount's first lead of the season lasted about 10 seconds.
That's a momentum shifter.
We'll see if they go for two. I didn't see a kicker in warm-ups.
They have one on the roster, but I don't know. I don't think. That's the thing you're scared of right there, Rob.
Yeah. You just kick it, and they did a good job on the first kickoff. But plays like that are going to haunt you for William Blount. Yeah, they're going to go for two.
Yeah.
Troutman's running wide left. Wildcat quarterback is going to be Flowers. Or is it going to be, no, it's going to be Allen. Allen will take it, rolling to his right. Bounces it wide, and no, he fumbled the ball. They're going to recover it. Can't fumble the ball forward on an extra point, can you?
They're going to say he's good.
Can you fumble the ball forward?
The NFL, no.
I know the NFL you can't.
Yeah, it looked like he did that on purpose. It looked like he intentionally.
Right, he was short. Yeah. So far, I've got two questions I got to talk. I got to get the rules on. So he puts his head down. His knee was not down, and he fumbled. He was reaching for the goal line. He didn't really, just a bad break.
Well,
so your score is 8-6 now, Austin East, and we'll take a 30-second break. Looked like kicker is going to be number 43, Javin Carter. And not the one at Alcoa. They spell it a little bit different. It may be called Javen. He may be go by Javen.
Yeah.
Short kick going to be taken by Randy Reed at the 25. Rolling to the middle, cutting it back. He had a sideline over here, still on his feet up to the 36. About 11-yard return. Good field position for the Governors. Now trailing 8-6. So
that's a tough break right there, Robbie, on the PAT. We were discussing that, and I don't know if it's a rule or not. You're going to check that out.
Yeah.
It should be, because in high school you can't advance that on a PAT like a fumble. So why would the offensive team not fumble it if you're about to get tackled every time
right.
on the PAT?
Cortez with it in the gun. He looks for Klein straight ahead. Hayden running hard, getting positive first down yardage. Second quarter first downs will be brought to you by Murphy Bobcat, your extra effort excavator. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Just straight hit ahead. Right up the middle, right up the gut stand. How many?
13.
13 yards.
Slipping through the cracks.
And here
there.
they got too many players on the field again. They're running players off. They can't. How many they got on the field? They just had one. Yeah, there's the penalty.
There it is. Okay.
They're trying to substitute every play.
They're subbing so much. You got to keep doing
and
it.
Coach Claybo's got the right game plan with the tempo.
Well, and you look at their depth or lack of depth, Robbie, and hot night. That's a good thing, as you said. No, he didn't.
They're allowed to sub if we sub, but we haven't been subbing.
They're just trying to sub on their own. So
I think we'd probably no play and go 1st and 5 here.
And it looks like that's probably what they'll do. They're going to move it up even more.
Oh, they're calling.
Illegal participation. They said that 12 people were playing.
So it's 15.
Okay.
So that's another penalty for the Roadrunners. And William Blount now down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, another first down. Murphy Bobcat first down for the Governors. Brooks into the game at tailback, standing to the left of Cortez. It's got Dabrowski man coverage. That guy just jumped at Dabrowski. Brooks running right, slips.
Turf monster. Yeah, I'm not sure about the cornerback jumping over at Dabrowski.
Yeah, number 3 flinched his arm at Dabrowski's, right in front of the referee. I don't know how he didn't go across the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Cortez in the gun, takes it. Looking to his right. Going across, he's got Dabrowski.
He got pulled. He got pulled. No call?
Oh,
really?
Wow.
What are they watching?
They had the back of his jersey right there.
He had Gavin Dabrowski this time, and you saw it develop. We all saw it. He just grabs him. He kind of quit running a little bit, but
he pulled it. Yeah, you got to keep running through it so they really see it. But, I mean, we saw it from up here.
3rd and 10. Definitely 2-down territory from here. 4-down territory. Quick slant. Outside pass. What a catch by Gavin. This is a first down. Throw it behind him. But, man, what a hands there by Gavin Dabrowski. Snagged that thing. Was told he had a great offseason in the 7-on-7 league. Inside the Print FX orange zone once again are the Governors. After the Bobcat Murphy first down, here comes Cortez handing it to Klein. Klein inside around the 15-yard line, gets a couple. We have 9:36 left and counting in the second quarter. Austin East returns the kick to go up 8-6 after the fumble 2-point conversion. So.
Yeah, and the way their offense has been moving, you might as well just kick it out of bounds every time.
Well, they can back you up.
Yeah,
though.
you can't do that.
I would squib it, though.
Yeah, or onside.
Cortez, quarterback keeper to the left, gets a block from Klein, cuts it up, the 10, 5, 4, 3, and down at the 1 or 2 yard line. Good run there. It'll be another first down, 1st and goal for the Govs.
The 2, is that where they're marking that? Or the 3?
I think the 2, Stan. Looks like the 2.
Cortez 13 on that yard.
So 1st and goal. Split tailbacks again. He went to Brooks the last time in here. 9:06 as the clock stops as he went out of bounds. Takes it, hands to Klein. Klein straight ahead, met at the goal line. Still churning. And he's in. 2-yard touchdown. AK getting his first one of the year. The Govs back on top, 12-8. We're going to go for 2. That's a Red Tech LG touchdown for the Govs. So both of the tailbacks each have 1 now.
Yeah, he's stuffed at the 1-yard line, but keeps his legs moving. O-lineman help him out a little bit, and he's in.
Yeah, good push right there by the big guy, Dial. See what Coach Claybo draws up here on the 2-point conversion. William Blount leads by 4. We'll get some scores from around the area here when we go during this next little break. Klein stands to the left. We got a penalty or something. Or a timeout.
We must have moved.
No, they did. So now we'll get it half the distance. A lot of penalties, Stan.
Well, you see that typically in the first game of the year, Robbie.
So they're going to go back to this split tailback formation and just have one of them lead block and one of them follow. Or Cortez keep it himself off the read. It'll be Brooks to the left, Klein to the right. Cortez in the gun, takes it, hands to Brooks, kept it himself. Nice play by Brett. Wow.
There we go. Faked everybody out, faked us out up here.
Here's your Heartland Roofing replay on this Red Tech 2-point conversion. Brett, good read.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled it right out. And the Govs lead 14-8. We'll keep it here and go over the Gov Nation scoreboard. The scores from around the area. Morristown West leads Morristown East 14-0. So that's kind of a good sign for us. Elizabethton leading Science Hill 7-0. Westridge leading Volunteers 6-0. Sevier County beating Carter 8-7. Farragut up 14-10 on Dobbins Bennett. Central leading Fulton 24-8. Maryville 14-0 over Heritage in the second quarter. Powell and Anderson County, that's going to be a great game, 7-7 in the second quarter. Cleveland leading Clinton 8-0. Oak Ridge leading Jeff County 17-7. So it looks like we're like the only team in our region winning right now, Stan.
They got too many men on the field. Austin East does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They just ran a guy off.
Yep, they did. They ran young Cherry out, I think. Who's the right side over there? Is that 7? DeMarco Allen?
Yes, Deep it is.
Deep, Cherry, and Allen. And this Anywhere Movers kickoff by Brady Plemons with the Govs leading 14-6 with 8:56 second quarter. Squid onside kick. They muffed it. Can we get on the ball? We got a chance. Come on, Govs, fight for it. They think we got it. No, they're going to give it to Austin East. He slipped it right through his hands, but what a great play by 56. Jarvis Henderson,
I'd do that every time, though.
Yeah, because your defense has done so good.
Make them field it up
and
front.
He muffed it. Like you say, you almost got that. It almost squirted out of 56's hands. I thought we could have wrestled it away from him to the bottom of the pile, but we didn't. All right, let's see what Troutman and company have in store for this drive, as their offense is yet to get going, but they have the playmakers to do it. Troutman in the pistol, looking to his left. Guys, nice pass, nice cut there by Condis Cherry. I believe it's Condis, right? Number 6.
And another gang tackle there by the Govs. That time, I think it was Sellers on the actual tackle.
So only 2 yards. Those plays last year, Stan, would be a broken tackle and then like 12, 15, 25, 60.
Yep,
you know?
You're exactly right, Robbie. They were.
That's why we end up going 0-10. You can tell the work that these kids have put in the offseason. Same formation, flip to the other side. Here's looking to their handoff straight ahead. We're there. Can we tackle him? We will. Bring up 3rd down and 2 or 3. As a nice play there by Ligon. But he's going to limp off. Maybe.
Pick up a 5, 3rd and 3.
I'd like to get a red tech sack. We haven't had one of those yet. Had some tackles for loss. 3rd down and 3. Pistol formation for Troutman. 3 receivers right, or to the left, 1 right. Looking to his right. Shortstop going to be caught by number 8. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets a Bobcat first down. Murphy Bobcat first down. Down around the 40-yard line. Just a nice play, but a good tackle there by Taco immediately.
Yeah, hard to stop those quick curls, especially right near the first down marker. You don't want to get burnt.
Robbie, that's only the 2nd first down for Austin East. They got the first one on their first drive. Of course, they have a special teams touchdown.
Troutman takes it. Handoff running left. Here's 21 into the game for the first handoff for him. Saw him in the jamboree. That was Gladney.
Yeah, he's the DB that was down on the field earlier, so good to see him back and healthy. Give him a 2nd and short as we're ticking under 6.5 here left in the first half.
You got about 6 right there on that first down.
Just come up with it. Just tell it, ask him.
2nd and 4. Austin East driving right here.
Troutman in the pistol.
They
flinched. He can't come out of his stance. There you go.
There we go.
You're right. I think Richard mentioned that guy's got a delayed flag up there.
Back him up. Make it 2nd and 9.
That is the 6th penalty for 56 yards against the Roadrunners.
Those are momentum killers. Let's make them. Let's make it hurt right here. Allen and Cherry at the top of your screen. In the H-back formation is Flowers. Tailback. Is that a different tailback stand? Straight drop. Donnelly with a great interception. Go. Ball deflected. Interception. Here comes Sellers, I believe. No, it's number 40. That's Henson.
And he fumbled the ball.
Did he really?
He fumbled the ball.
We got it back, though.
Okay.
Donnelly. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Nope, not this one. We'll get it in a second. But what a play there. Deflected by Donnelly. He deflects it into the hands of Caleb Henson. Henson heads up, interception for the youngster. Just a sophomore, Caleb. And then Donnelly, who got the deflection, runs down there and recovers the fumble.
And one heck of a play by Donnelly. Draped over the defender, not PI. Hit him just at the right time, popped the ball up, and made that interception possible.
All right, quickly back onto the field. Here comes Allison East running players on. Yeah, they only got 10. They got 10?
They got 10.
So we should score here. Cortez looking to Stewart. Now he's got Nebraska.
Oh, he
tripped up. That's just incidental contact.
Oh man,
what?
They're going to call that?
So he didn't call the grab, but now he just called the feet tangled up.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was just incidental contact with their feet getting tangled up. That was pass interference, but that one, I'm going to agree that that's a bad call.
Maybe the blown pass interference calls got him thinking. So
he owed us one.
Yeah.
You know, if I refereed summer league this summer. You know, I sit there. If I missed a call, I got
you got to make it up. I was an umpire for a little while there. I know the feeling.
That's a Murphy Bobcat first down for the Governors, and another ball that was a nice ball right there. It just would have been a touchdown. Klein stands to the left of Cortez in the gun. Hands to Klein, cutting through down and around the 15 and still on his feet. Now close to the 10. It could be another first down.
Klein's running
It
like
is
a
a
man
first down.
possessed right now.
He's down to the 11. Aiden Klein is a workhorse. That's another orange. We're in the orange zone again. Print FX orange zone. Handoff again. Klein cuts through, gets positive yardage down around the 6. We'll give him another 5. 4:48 left here in the opening half. Governors leading 14-8, trying to add more. Klein will flip over to the right now. 2nd down and 5. Cortez takes a shotgun snap, looks to his left, quarterback keeper to the right. Can he get wide? He can't, and good job of stringing it out of the Roadrunners. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 or 6. He's going to lose a yard, Stan.
Yeah, that looked to be number 6, Condis Cherry, Cherry's younger brother, only a freshman. So
yeah, they've got 9 freshmen listed on the roster, and so far I think 3 of them I've seen in the game. Why is the ball on that hash?
I don't know why they moved it back over.
There's another question. I got to add that to the question list. Cortez, 3rd down and call it 6.
Well,
Offsides,
there's 5.
free 5 back. All right, question number 3. Ball moved to other hash. I'm sure there's explanations for these. I just need to know them so we're moving forward.
8 penalties now for the Roadrunners.
3rd down and a couple. He's got the power package in here. Split tailbacks. Brooks to the left, Klein to the right. It'll be a handoff. Nope, Cortez keeps it. Can he get into the end zone?
Oh,
He
yeah.
will. Untouched. Number 4 for 6 more.
looked like a triple option right there, maybe.
See if we go for 2 here.
Yeah, DB took the outside guy and
Yep, we're going to go for 2 again. And that was another Red Tech LG touchdown for the Governors.
Oh, there is.
Post play flag. I think now we got it. We're going to use it on the kickoff. I would put it on the 1 yard line if it's on them. Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike on William Blount.
They can use it right here though. He can back us up right here. See if coach will back us
That's
up.
probably what he'll do.
And make us do an extra point.
So we'll get the call here from Don Talbot, see what they're going to do.
See if his field mic
let's
is
see who
working.
they call it on.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 75 on the offense.
Deal.
That penalty will be placed on the kickoff.
Okay, they're going to.
So now we'll have to kick off from the 25. Well, to kick off from the 25, and Austin East is probably going to get good field position if they recover the onside kick.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like I say, their offense hasn't been able to put it in the end zone.
No,
So.
it's been stagnant all day.
See, right here, Stan, if you get the 2 now.
You're back up 14, but
But your defense could probably still think you can get the stop. So
Blount's going to use a timeout.
this timeout's going to be brought to you by South Park Storage and Penske Truck Rentals at the end of William Blount Drive and 411 South. 30-second break. All right. Now for the 2-point conversion, William Blount leading 20-8. Brooks will be in motion. Austin needs to adjust to that. Straight drop. Cortez flushed
Big
out of the
trouble.
pocket. Big loss.
Yep.
So that's your score. It'll be 20-8 as Good D there as William Blount tried to do something a little too cute, it looked like to me, there on that play call. Some scores from around the area. Heritage gets on the board, makes it 14-7, but Maryville returns the kick. It's 21-7 now. As so took them a long time to score 7 points last year against Maryville, actually like the last play of the game. So it's pretty good for them to score already this year.
Yeah.
William Blount leading 20-8. We'll take a 30-second break. Clemens kicks it. Anywhere movers kick deep to Cherry. Shane Cherry will get his first. Oh, he's out of bounds.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Why would he even touch that ball?
Because he thought it was going to bounce back in play.
yeah.
It looked like it was going to bounce back in play. And wow, William Blount is not done any damage because of the penalty.
That was a perfect, wasn't it, scenario right there, Rob, because
And if he probably turns around, he's going to be like Deshaun Bishop last year. And we just have bad thoughts in our brains, guys. That's just how it is.
Battered Gov syndrome.
When you see what we've seen over the last decade. So it'll be at the 20-yard line for Troutman and his troops. Troutman has not carried the ball. This is no way they're about to call a timeout.
that'll be their last of the half.
They're going to call a timeout and use their last. Yeah, their final timeout right here with the clock stop. This one brought to you by East Tennessee Insurance.
Well, they had 12 men on the field again. Robin.
Wow. Your local independent insurance agency, East Tennessee Insurers, give them a call. All right, Roadrunners out of timeouts with 4:11 left here in the opening half. William Blount will get the ball to start the second half. So, blitz, here's a corner blitz, but Ligon going to get good yardage running left. They ran away from the blitz there. Nice play there as they get 5 yards on first down out to the 25-yard line. Randy Reed limping a little bit. We need a substitute. Brett will come in for him.
Ligden, Robbie's been most of their offense.
Reed didn't want to come out, but he should just fall down.
He's got to come out, yeah.
He can't even make it to the sideline. Right there, that's where the college coaches tell you just fall down.
They were telling him to. The coaches were telling him to get down. But
second down and 5. Cortez will check in for Reed. And he'll play strong safety here. Troutman in the gun. Handoff straight ahead. William Blount tackle for loss. It is. Is that Brooks? 55 this time.
He's hurt. Somebody's hurt.
Is Eggleton. And it's Ligon hurt. Egan we'll take a commercial break with this one as the 10 to the running back for Austin East. Here's your replay as we go to break. Third down and 7 as they help him off. Looked like he's going to be able to return because he went out under his own power. 2 receivers to the right. Got a big guy at the H position out here, number 66. Meir is just a freshman. Straight drop. Troutman looking to his right. William Blount, there's a hold. Can they get the call? Nope. Now it's going to be a first down pitch and catch.
Maybe more.
As he's juking tackles out past the 40 to the 45-yard line. I seen them.
Randy Reed's back on the field.
Witherspoon said he was being held, but it's another first down. Their third of the game for the Roadrunners. And that was huge because William Blount would have been able to get the ball back.
That's their biggest play of the game on offense, Robbie. Of course, obviously not counting the special teams touchdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 44. Straight drop. Stepping up in the pocket. Throwing a jump pass.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, they're going to say
gosh. Oh, my gosh. This ball almost went into Condis Cherry's hands off of the deflection.
That would have been a touchdown.
But we're not going to have a good enough angle to tell 100% sure. As you see it bounce up, you can't tell.
Yeah.
It might have hit off his forearm or not. That was going to be crazy.
That would have been something Deshaun Bishop did against us last year.
But think about it. They've got a kickoff return and they got a fumble 2-point conversion. That's their points. That's their 8 points. William Blount's defense has been great.
Yeah, it looks like this. I don't know if it's because Ligdon's out of the game or not, Robbie, but they look like they're going to the air a lot more on this drive.
And maybe the clock. But Hadley's in. Gladney's in. Straight drop. Looking to his right. Dump it out to Gladney out of the backfield. But good tackle there by 64. I believe that is 54. I'm sorry. Tristan Query. 64's Brian.
Like a third and about 6.
Third and 4, so he got 6. At midfield stripe with 1:30 and counting, 32 on the play clock. So
remember, the Austin East can't stop it either.
Yeah, they can't. And really, William Blount, I don't think they got 2 timeouts left. If they don't get a negative play here, they probably wouldn't stop it because Austin East can take another shot. Troutman takes it, straight drop. He's limping a little bit, ain't he? Throwing it off his back foot into coverage.
Oh, man.
Now we don't have to call timeout. So now they're probably going to have to punt with a minute to go. Yep, they're going to punt. And Troutman's limping.
He's been running for his life all game. Sometimes on his own decision making, but
we'll try to get a word with Coach Reeves at halftime and give us his thoughts on the first half. As he really is just really wanting to snap this. Was 20, how many games stand? Losing streaks, sitting in the mid-20s.
Is it that far?
Is it? Am I thinking something?
No, I think it's like 16, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Beat Heritage.
Yes. It's something 16, not mid-20s. They're down to 3 seconds on the play clock, and that's a delay of game. So that'll be another 5-yard penalty. They'll back them up to the 45.
Prior to the snap, delay of game on the kicking, please. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Number 9 penalty-wise for the Roadrunners, for a total of 81 yards.
But now this could give William Blount an extra 5 yards of field position and try to get down into field goal range for Plemons before the end of the half. Reed back at his 25. Flowers back at his 30 to punt. Snap is there. Kick is way off. Shanked it off. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Peter. Now Reed. Fair catch after a 12-yard, 11-yard punt. What a smart play by Randy Reed right there. And right now, our extra effort player of the game, to me, is Randy Reed with what he's done on the field.
Robbie, if he hadn't called a fair catch, but you don't know that when it's first, but he could have went home.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that he called fair catch either. So look at this field position. 11-yard punt. William Blount right there. Probably needs about 40 yards to get down to Plemons' range. And we have 2 timeouts at our disposal with 57 ticks left before halftime. Cortez in the gun. Got Stewart at the bottom of your screen. Trips to the top. Tailback is Klein. Cortez rolling to his right. Gets protection. Needs to get rid of it. And he will. He will find nobody. Incomplete pass as good coverage by the Roadrunners down the field.
Pass intended for Dabrowski.
Yeah, really good coverage right there. Kind of a risky pass there by Cortez, throwing it into double coverage, but.
Is there a way we could get a screen, like a throwback screen? Do you think a throwback screen is open, Stan? Like something like flowing to the right and flow everything over there and then throw it back to Klein on this side?
Yeah, that would be great, Cox. What scares me, Robbie, throwing it down the field, if they do pick it off, it's kind of like a punt or a kickoff when they're returning.
Cortez looking to his left. Needs to run. He will come back. Garrett Clark. Into the ground. Good way to get rid of it, but 38 seconds to go.
I think I just run it right here, Robbie, and then go to the house, go to the locker room.
Yeah.
Because they can't stop it. AE can't stop it, so you can just run it.
And you get the ball to start second half. So, and especially with what we bring this up again, with what we've seen, some crazy times, end of quarters and momentum shifts and all this. So, yes, I'm with you.
I think that's what they're going to do, too. I don't know, though.
He's got single coverage down here with Stewart, your fastest receiver. There's going to be a handoff to Brooks. Oh, it's wide open. Brooks at the 50, to the 40. Cuts it. Timeout. Use one. Little Statue of Liberty. Faked it off to the pass, handed off to the tailback, Brooks.
That's beautiful.
Nice play there by Coach Claybo. And William Blount will use their second timeout of the half. This one brought to you by Blevins Realty Group, making buyers and sellers happy. So that's a Bobcat Murphy first down with 30 ticks. You have 1 timeout at your disposal. Right now, you're looking at a 46-yarder.
No, he's not. They're not in. They need another 15 yards, I think.
Yeah,
Robbie.
I would say, to be comfortable. There is no. We know a guy that's up I-75 that could probably kick from this range, but he's no longer here, right?
Right.
So,
Joe going into year 2 at Cumberland.
I don't remember his long.
It was 52,
52,
I think.
yeah, it's a school
As
record.
a freshman, 52. So then he started playing wide receiver, and his kicking got a little hit or miss, but the leg was still there nonetheless.
Yeah.
Now a full-time kicker over there, so has more time to perfect his craft.
All right, 1st and 10, Govs at the 31, going in, working their way, if you're listening, towards this church and the scoreboard. Brooks is the single set tailback to the right. Stacked up receivers in the slot. Stewart wide, get Dabrowski wide. 15 on the play clock. Cortez, straight drop. Gets away from the pressure, needs to get rid of it.
Got a man downfield.
He's throwing it as far as he can to Jackson. It's intercepted in the end zone. Good play there by Austin East. Just a little underthrown, but he'll bring it back to the 20-yard line on a touchback. And was that number 8? I think it was Terrence Brown on the interception. But give your guy a chance. Good play there. Just gave your guys a chance to make a play. And
yeah, it looked like Austin East kind of brought some pressure out there. I think brought in a linebacker or two, maybe a DB, and not enough guys to block.
Hopefully one tackle here, and we'll get to the house. And before we go
Robbie,
to
I believe we may see Cherry at quarterback. I thought I saw him come in. I don't think Troutman's out there.
Yeah, Troutman's still out there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. William Blount better retreat because they can pop anything right here.
Yeah, that's the thing. They could throw it deep or they could just run it.
DB's playing way back.
Trick play maybe. Nope, just a little dump off screen there to Condis Cherry, and gets out of bounds after a pickup of 10 up to the 20 or 30-yard line. No, actually stepped out of bounds at the 28.
Forced out of bounds by Sellers.
Give him about 8.
Yeah, maybe 9, Stan, at the 29. So they'll have a couple more plays maybe. But William Blount going to give that up at this this juncture of the game.
Cherry's their leading receiver. He has 3 catches for 32 yards for the Roadrunners.
Condis?
Yes.
Yeah. Has Shane got a catch?
No. I'm not even sure he's been targeted.
Here's a handoff to the right. It's Gladney, and he's got enough for a first down. Clock will stop momentarily, but that'll do it for the first half of action, as William Blount will take a 20-8 lead.
Yep.
They weren't set.
Well, they can't be set. The clock should. Why did the clock take so long to get restarted? We're supposed to be on a quick clock now.
Illegal procedure on the offense. Not all 11 players were set. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. First down.
No, we decline. We're not taking this penalty. The half is over.
I think we should just take it to the half, guys.
Well,
That penalty will be declined.
Okay.
That's the end of the quarter.
Thank you, Don. That'll do it. Your score at the half is 20 to William Blount, 8 for the Roadrunners. We'll try to get Timothy down here with Coach Reeves. And take it away, Timothy. Whenever you're ready, look towards the camera here, Coach.
What are your thoughts on how the players have played?
Well, I think they've played hard. Defense has played particularly well. I'm very proud of our defense. Offense started off sloppy. We made too many mistakes. Special teams wise, we gave up a kickoff. We got to correct that. Got to get better in our special teams and eliminate these mistakes on our offensive side, of holding and things like that. They are playing hard, but it's not playing disciplined enough. So we'll talk about that at halftime.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, there's the head coach, Robert Reeves. Thank you for that, Timothy. There's your Tim Tipton Realty Executive interview. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with the halftime report here from Mike Whitefield. 2-minute break.
Please welcome to the field the William Blount High School Marching Governors.
All right, we're back here with the playing of the band, brought to you by Realty Resource, your full-service real estate company. Give them a call, 865-584-9099. And Stan, we're joined by special guest Cole Lell, graduate of 2009. And Cole, welcome back to Mike White Field. And boy, I bet you had some memories thinking about when you walked up those steps.
Man, it's good to be back. I was telling my wife as the players ran out onto the field, the smells, everything, the feel is exactly how I remember, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Seems like yesterday, but I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad you guys had me on.
Yeah, Stan, you got something to...
Well, congratulations for being inducted to the William Blount Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. You know, is this class of 2023, you were one of 4 that was honored on the field. We talked about that, but would you like to be out there tonight? Would you like to lace them back up?
Oh man, I would give anything for at least a quarter again. You know, I mean, I was talking with my dad while we were watching the defenses flying around, having some good contact. It reminds me a lot of the 2007 year.
Yeah.
So they've got some fire in them, and that's good to see.
Well, let's talk about that team, Robbie. 2007.
Yeah.
That was one heck of a team right there, William Blount. I think they finished 9-3. Is that right?
9-3. They took us down a great journey there. Great defensive team led by Cole and TJ. And, Cole, TJ had the line and you was the linebacker. And Don on the back end of the secondary. You had 3 All-Staters right there for the Governors in 2009, and the times were great. And you filled this stands with the biggest crowd in school history that season against Maryville. And so I was looking your sophomore year, though. We'll take it back one more year. That's when you first got on the scene. Had some fumble recovery, some pass breakups, 112 tackles as a sophomore, and you're all-county. Talk about your first time getting on the field there for Coach Meadows.
Man, I remember it just like yesterday. We had Sevier County at home, and the first play of the game was a fullback dive from a big dude they had. And I remember my dad telling me the night before, he's like, your sophomore year, you don't get any more excuses from freshman to sophomore. It's either man up or play. And I remember seeing the hole open up, the A-gap dive, and I went full in for a 2-yard loss, stopped him dead in his tracks. And I was like, man, I think I'll be able to hang under the Friday Night Lights from here on.
And boy, did you ever. Now let's get into that 2017. The next year, your junior year, and just talk about that. With that, the group of seniors were such great leaders, and then you guys with the talent that you had with Darren, Don, and you and the juniors. Talk about that team.
Man, reminiscing on that, it's one of those rare occasions where you don't bleed Blount County kids into the city school systems. We put our foot in the ground early on and said, we're going to build something in the county. We had something special, you share the same amenities as all those Maryville kids, but then when you play them on that Friday night walkout, it's packed. We just knew that there was something different, that we had every opportunity to win. I know the infamous kick of that year still looms heavy.
And Maryville was in their longest. I think they're in the middle of a 74-game winning streak. We had it. We had it.
Yeah, we had our opportunities. I mean, you can't take credit away. They had a stacked team. I mean, Aaron Douglas, Brent Burnett, they had a lot of good offensive weapons against our defense, but I mean, we held them to, I believe it was 20-19 was that final. So I think defensively we played our butts off. I think the offense put up good numbers against a stout defensive team they had, well-coached defensive team, of course. But, it came up short. But, I mean, even that run turning around against Farragut with Andre Sterling, who was, all
Miss signee,
Oh, man, that guy was awesome. And they had, I believe, 2 defensive, offensive linemen. So that team was stacked. And to come back here and lose by 1, I think you have 2 points that season may actually go a little bit deeper into the playoffs.
Here's the Cole. I don't want to interrupt you, but here's the Panther taking on a couple students here. They're going to give them a little head start and see if they can beat Derek on this race tonight. The ones that will win Chick-fil-A, they'll get to come back and race in honor of my late wife Kayla, and they'll give away $1,000 to the student who is victorious.
Where's the Panther at?
He's going to give them a little bit of a head start.
All runners will have a
7-yard head start is what they get. Cole, talk about what you're doing now as life moves on from football and now you're into the real world.
Man, I've graduated from the University of Tennessee with a degree in sociology. I worked several years in security systems for a nonprofit in the government and have recently switched over to the hometown favorite of Denzo and supply chain management. So I'm right down the road, so hopefully I'll be participating in more games here moving on.
Yes, sir. We're glad to have you back, and congratulations on coming into the Hall of Fame. We'll keep it here as they get ready for this, and then I'll let you be on your way. I guess he's getting in uniform.
I was getting ready to say, I don't even see him out there, Robbie. How much head start do they want
I
to
heard
get?
some comment when he said, "Where's the old guy? Where's the old creamsicle?" And I don't know if he's talking about Josh or me. And as Josh pulled the hammy, Robbie just retired.
Yeah, but the creamsicle can still shoot some hoops, though, right?
He didn't do much last year, but I can lace them up. I still got the creamsicle outfit anytime these kids want to challenge me. Well, Cole, I don't want to keep you. I'll let you go. Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure. It's good to see everybody again.
Good to see you, sir. And that's a Hall of Famer inductee this year in the 2023 Hall of Fame class. 2009 graduate, Cole Lell. All right, we'll take a 30-second break and come back with the Kayla Lots Dash for Cash.
Leader out there holding her own, but one guy's going to win.
Yeah,
here.
Brooks Bird just got passed, but the young fella here in lane 2 or 1, he's going to get a Chick-fil-A sandwich combo tonight. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay on that. Not sure who that is, but they're all seniors. We'll try to get the names of them. But the Panther could not hawk him down.
He got 3 of the 4, but I'm impressed with the cheerleader, Robbie.
Yeah, she was holding her own, wasn't she?
Yeah, I mean, she was right there with those other guys. And
all right, so we're halfway through halftime. We'll take a 60-second break, come back with Stats with Stan.
All right, back with you. Stats with Stan brought to you this year. This is going to be Red Tech to be our sponsor, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. 865-983-1630. Give them a call for that. We appreciate them being our halftime Stats with Stan sponsor. Here's the scoring here in the first half. There was no scoring in the first period. Second period, though, things got going. Brooks for William Blount on the first play of the second period with a 1-yard run. The point after was botched, snap, and so they didn't get a kickoff or a run, so the PAT was failed. So it did fail. 6-0 William Blount at that point. Then on the kickoff, Flowers goes 75 yards with the return for the touchdown to tie it at 6. And then Austin East goes for 2. They fumbled the football into the end zone, and they recovered it to take the brief 8-6 lead. William Blount came back on the next drive, though, and Klein goes in from 2 yards out. And then Cortez ran in the 2-point conversion to make it 14-8 William Blount. And then William Blount was able to get one more score before the half. Cortez on a 4-yard run. This time their 2-point conversion, the pass was actually Cortez was sacked. So that's where we're at. At the half is 20-8. Here are your statistics. First downs, William Blount has dominated 12-4 over Austin East. On the ground, William Blount 21 carries for 144 yards. They did not have a 100-yard game last year on the ground. Have 144 right here in the first half. Austin East has 10 carries on the ground for 40 yards. Through the air, William Blount 3 of 9 with 1 interception for 54 yards. Austin East is 8 of 15 with also an interception for only 46 yards. Total yards, William Blount dominates 198 to 86. Penalties, William Blount has been penalized twice for 25 yards. Austin East 9 times for 81 yards. William Blount has turned the football over twice, a fumble and an interception. Austin East has 1 turnover. That, of course, was the interception. William Blount has not punted as they lined up to punt, but then Cortez had to run it. Austin East has punted 3 times for a 20.7 average. Individually on the ground, Cortez leads William Blount 8 carries for 63 yards. Klein has 5 carries for 48, and Brooks with 5 carries for 33. Jabrowski with 1 carry and no yardage on that. Of course, through the air, we gave those. Cortez is 3 of 9 for 54 and 1 interception. Receptions, the Dabrowski brothers with 13, each with a catch. Gavin with 13, Jackson with 16, and then also Telfer with the big catch of 25 yards are the 3 receptions for the Governors. Over on the Austin East side, most of the running has been by Ligdon, although he went out late in that first half. He had 8 carries for 20 yards on the night. Gladney has 2 carries for 20 yards as well. Through the air, we gave those stats, but we'll go over them again right there real quick. Troutman's 8 of 15 for 46 yards. He does have the 1 interception. The receptions for the Roadrunners, Condas Cherry with 3 catches for 32 yards. Also, Beatty has a catch for 8 yards. Terrence Brown a catch for 5 yards. Gladney 1 catch for 6 yards. And then DeMarco Allen, a couple of catches, but both of those have been losses. He has -5 in receiving on the bubble screen. And so that's our halftime stats with Stan, brought to you by Red Tech. Once again, thank them. Once again, your halftime score is William Blount 20, Austin East 8.
right, back here with the halftime report brought to you by Heartland Roofing and the Govs with a great first half, leading 20-8, and they'll get the ball to start this second half. And, you get some points there, and you got to feel kind of comfortable then, Stan. I know it's not totally comfortable, but you got to feel pretty good about your chances of snapping this long losing streak.
I just looked, Robbie. I saw Bruce Sutter out there. He showed me 707 days.
It's been 707 days since we won a game.
September 10th, 2021.
And it was against Heritage. Let's go around the area update with some scores from around the area as Morristown West leads Morristown East 20-0. Elizabethton leads Science Hill 21-7. Maryville leads 28-7 over Heritage. West Ridge leads Volunteers 6-0. That might need to be updated. Let's see. Dobbins, Bennett, and Farragut, they were scoring early, but now they've shut it down. Middle of the third quarter, still 14-10 in favor of Farragut. Loudon on top of Greenback, 14-0. Here's a good one. Hardin Valley leading our next week opponent, 14-0. Carnes. Life without Sean Bishop for Carnes.
And Brad Taylor.
Yep, Brad Taylor. Yep. Anderson County and Powell, 14-14 right before the half. Tellico Plains leads 6-0 over Eagleton in the second quarter. South Doyle, Lenore City. Lenore City leads 12-7. Jefferson County trailing Oak Ridge 17-7. So it looks like William Blount and West Ridge are the only two teams winning in Region 1 in these non-conference games.
Of course, a couple of them have tough opponents. Farragut, Dobbins Bennett at Farragut, and Jeff County's at Oak Ridge. Derek Rain, the new head coach at Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I think he'll turn it on quickly there. I saw one score where IMG, let's see, Knoxville Catholic and Coach Shadowins and Coach Matthews are co-head coaches there, leading 27-0 over Lakeway Christian. Somebody from Florida signee for IMG Academy. IMG taking on Lipscomb Academy, Stan. That's a top 25 matchup in the country as IMG Academy is number 4 ranked team. They have 23 players ranked in the 24/7 rankings this year, and they're in Nashville taking on Tennessee's best team from the last couple of years. But Trent Dilfer, the former head coach at Lipscomb, is now the UAB head coach. Made way for Kevin Mawai and making his head coaching debut for Lipscomb Academy tonight, as they gave them a preseason national ranking of number 19. And that game's on, I think, ESPN tonight. Or ESPNU, one of those type of. So that's your area update. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back with second half action here from Mike Whitefield. All right, back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff to start this second half. And William Blount leading 20-8. So pretty not the best execution offensively, Coach Reeves said, in the first quarter because they shot themselves in the foot with some turnovers and penalties at crucial times. But you've got to be impressed with the defense, who has not allowed a point. The only point came on special teams. So, and I saw a guy on crutches stand. We'll look and see if we see number 3 in the lineup for Austin East, and that's Demir Ligon, who's had the bulk of the carries tonight for the Rotary. Onside pooch kick going to be fair caught by number 35.
There's a penalty.
No, that's a tee.
Oh, it's a tee. Okay.
The tee went further than the ball. It literally went 1 yard further than the ball. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but what a heads-up play there by Witherspoon to fair catch it immediately and tuck it away. So William Blount will start this possession at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of drives with good field position so far for the Govs in this game.
And Stan, you mentioned we have 144 on the ground, and we didn't have a 100-yard game all last year, even the final. Wow. So 2 receivers are going to come stacked to your right. 2 will be to the bottom of your screen left. Tailback will be Klein. Austin East still running players onto the field. They're ready to play is set. Cortez in the gun. Takes it. Keeps it himself. Straight ahead. Nice cut. Gets about 8. Up 7. Give him 7 right at the midfield stripe.
Yeah, good pull there by Cortez. Klein would have been stuffed in the backfield, pulled it, and ended up getting a really good gain.
You wonder, Robbie.
They've got another guy limping out, number 18s.
Robbie and Carter, what the game plan is going to change now if William Blount's going to go a little conservative here.
Smart play here, just falling down there. That way you don't have to run a player on, as he was trying to run off. But, yeah, Stan, continue. What was you on your point?
I just say, does William Blount go a little more conservative and seeing some run more here?
But what was the ratio? I mean, because I know it was.
They ran quite a.
Right.
Maybe not go as fast, I guess. Maybe.
Okay, well, but I think that's really how you got to where you are is because of the tempo.
Yeah, and
they're dropping.
That would be my worry. A lot like Josh Heupel's first year at Tennessee. If he didn't go fast, we were 3 and out consistently. So I'd be really worried if we slow it down, they'll start making some stops and making us punt.
21 rushes to 9 passes.
Yeah.
The first half.
Well, that's not all true because sometimes he rushed when he dropped back to pass. So it was still a heavy running operation so far for the Gunbow. Stacked up receivers to the right, or to the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers, at the top. 2nd down and 3. Cortez has Brooks to his left. Straight drop. Looking across the middle. He's got Dabrowski. Can he fit? He can't. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, throws it, and it's intentional grounding. Well, he got it to the.
I think he got the stick is right at the line of scrimmage.
He did get it to it. Nice.
Just got it. It's a little further right. That's intentional grounding. So really good job there by Brett.
But did he not see Dabrowski come flying wide open down the middle of the field? Like, look, he might have just missed him or started running out of the pocket too quick. Tried to freeze him to get him to jump. Austin East being very disciplined.
I think they've moved a guy up into the box too. They're gonna think run a little bit more.
Cortez gets it. Hands to Brooks. Running right, cuts it up. And no, 4th down and short. It's got to be. Well, it was really close by this spot down here.
Yeah, it is really close.
A pretty generous spot there on the bottom hash.
4th and about a half yard, maybe.
Yeah. This is 4-down territory too.
Yep. You got your split tailbacks.
And we got another guy down.
They got another guy down. We'll take a 30-second break as they look at the injured player for Austin East cramping up big time.
This could be a cramp right here.
Back here, 4th and 2. Just over 10.5 remaining here in the third.
No, 4th and a half.
Yeah, about a half.
But now it's going to be. Look how far we snapped the ball back. So you got to get a good push. Cortez takes it. Hands decline. First down yardage. Down around the 46-yard line. Just needed a half yard and got 2. This third quarter first downs will be brought to you by Bow and Door, making your best first impression. So now let's see if we move some tempo here. Try to get them to jump. That could have been a false start on Brett, the way he moved his shoulders like that. He exaggerated that.
Really got to be careful there. Some officials will call that.
Handoff. Klein running hard. Positive yardage, maybe 6.
Yeah, it looks like they'll give him right at 6.
Stan, a little bit like you, not going ultra fast, being a little bit conservative with the clock, but still imposing your will.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you can't just go into total shutdown mode because you got 24 minutes left.
Man, really haven't had a problem on the ground all night.
There's another handoff. Klein through the hole. First down and more. Down inside the 20. Down to the 15 and inside the 15. A.K.
A big man run right there from 3. Big man run.
Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Straight up the gut. Good blocking by the big guys. And the power from the sophomore tailback. Austin East running players on and on. He can't run off. They got 12 men on the field. It don't matter. Klein's into the down inside the Print FX orange zone. Down another first down inside the 5 as Austin East trying to substitute. They had a guy running out the back of the end zone.
Yeah, they just can't. They can't. You're not going to be able to substitute.
And look at the big guys just flexing on them, imposing their will right now are the Governors. Nothing we saw like this last year. So that's another first down. Bow and Door service, first down of this drive. It'll be first and goal, stand at the 4 or 3?
3.
3-yard line. Split tailbacks. Klein to the right, Brooks to the left. Cortez in the gun. Takes the snap, looks to Brooks. And Darius is into the end zone. Finally, he puts his hands up. Yep. Touchdown, Governors. Red Tech LG touchdown, 26-8. 8:32 left here in the third. Looks like Caleb.
He's telling Brett, "Don't tell him. Let me stay on the field." He's limping though. His ankle's hurting him.
Well, he just came back from an injury, and he's a hard-nosed kid. So we're going to put it on the left hash and go for 2 here. Here's your Gov Nation replay.
I don't think really.
Well, you just missed there. It was up there, guys. If y'all were paying attention, I wasn't. I was looking to see the play. Stan, what do you got?
I was going to say 19 versus 20 in a team that doesn't kick. Against a team that doesn't kick is not going to matter, I don't think. So that's why they're going for 2, Robbie. Otherwise, you would probably kick to go up 19 right here.
Right.
But since they do not kick.
See if we go straight ahead. We do. Klein, easy touchdown.
Untouched.
See, that's where we got too cute the last time on that 2-point conversion. Yeah. We're imposing our will.
Just line up your backs
and run down it. Run down their throat. Look at Caleb getting them hype. AK, what a drive by AK, and way to finish it off by Brooks. And then Klein for 2. Your score, William Blount 28, Austin East 8. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with a kickoff. Back for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin a call, 865-235-4118. Looks like he's going deep this time. No, it is another onside kick, and they have to fall on it right there around midfield. Not a bad play there. I don't mind that.
No.
Especially against this team.
No, you're willing to give them good field position whenever they're not doing anything offensively.
When they break tackles in the open field, that's when this team is dangerous. And right now our defense has pitched a shutout.
They have 86 yards, Robbie, in their offense. They have 75 yards on special teams.
Yeah,
So
correct.
That's a smart move right there on that point. But
And you can recover those at any point.
Let's see what kind of adjustments they made offensively,
Yep.
if any. They've had to make something.
Well, they've got too many guys in the huddle again, but they weren't. The ready for play wasn't set. So 9 will run off as Sam Beatty is. 3 back in. Yeah, he is. So that was not him on crutches. So Ligon is there. In the pistol is Troutman. He's got a big receiver down here at the bottom of the screen. Big fella. And they snap it to Ligon, and all-out blitz coming from the Govs. They're going to lose yardage. They were not ready. And here comes the turmoil we were hoping to get. If you kind of step on a young team and a team that only won 3 games, you keep applying pressure, they'll break.
certainly will.
Yeah, and I think they had some sort of trick play or screen to the outside there that just got blown up as the big.
I don't know. Troutman was yelling at the center after the play. That's why I don't think it was a trick play.
No, but
and they didn't block.
Yeah. Well, big guy came off the field is what I was saying. So maybe they had a screen set to the outside and that just got blown up from the start.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Blitz coming from Crumpton, looks like. And it'll be a handoff. Ligon cutting in the hole, getting the yardage they lost back, but that's about it. 2 yards for Demir. Bring up 3rd down and 10. So we're still looking. One of our new things will be the Bobcat Murphy extra effort player of the game. And Klein definitely made his case on that last drive.
He's at 93 yards on the ground, Robbie. He's now the leading scorer for William Blount.
Rusher.
The rusher, I'm sorry.
Short out route there. Going to be caught by Condis Cherry, but not enough for a first down and good tackle there. It'll bring up 4th down and 3 or 4. We'll see where the 4. Oh, look at this spot, Stan. They've spotted that one back at the 48. Yeah, he got all the way up close to the 45, didn't he?
Yeah, I think about maybe the 46 or 47. William Blount got a yard there out of that at least.
So with a little over 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, this is obviously 4-down territory for Austin East.
That's one thing they say is real hard is like the line spotting of the ball, the forward progress and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hold your water here. Nope, straight drop. Troutman looking to his right. Steps up, tackled. Not enough for a first down. It's a turnover on downs, and the Govs will take over right around midfield. And the defense has come to play. You got to give Coach Cortez some credit, Stan.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, it hasn't been leaps. It's been a plane ride in difference this year compared to last year.
Like I say, we averaged 10 points. We scored exactly 10 points a game last year and got beat by 35.6 points per game.
And guys were out of position, and then guys didn't make tackles, and so you're not really seeing any of that tonight, right? They've got to broke a couple missed tackles here and there, but you're going to have some of that. But
see if we take a shot, Stan. You like a shot right here?
I do. You got man coverage right down here.
You got fast guy Stewart down here. But Dabrowski's the one that's been getting open. Cortez. Screen pass going to be caught and dropped, though. Nice play by 5. Good little design there. But not fooled was the sophomore, DeAndre Hundley. And DeAndre Hundley is a specimen, guys. They list him at 6 foot and 186 pounds, and he looks about 6'5". Blitz coming. Cortez spins out of the sack, rolling to his left. Can he get rid of it? He will throw it down the field to Clark. He caught it. Both feet inbounds at the 40-yard line. What a play on the sideline by Garrett Clark.
And that'll make up for the drop earlier in the game for sure.
What a presence of mind to know where his feet were.
That's his first catch of the night.
That one's good in the big league, guys.
Yeah, both feet right there. Toe tap at the 40. And that's a bow and door service first down for the Govs, and they're into the Roadrunner territory. Cortez, he's going to spin out and come back to the left. He needs somebody. He'll throw as far as he can and intercepted at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's something you cannot have.
Cannot do that.
There's a cheap across this ball.
That looked like a cheap shot right there by Hundley. Hundley come up and hit Dill from behind, no call. Yeah, those are plays that Brett makes a lot, but you got to live with them. And, you know, you hate to, because he can make so many good throws. He believes he can make every throw. But those are just momentum shifts right there. And now you got to put your defense back out on the field and get a stop.
So possibly, this is some of the worst field position that Austin East has had all game.
They got too many guys on the field again?
They had a guy in a formation that time.
Not a penalty? There's a deep shot. Taco's there, but he kind of stopped when the receiver did. Incomplete pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and Troutman took a big hit there from 2 guys.
I think they only had 10 players on the field.
They only had 10? Well, that's why
they ran one off, right?
Okay, so that's why they didn't call that formation. Because if that was the 12th guy, that should have been a penalty, right? Illegal substitution.
Did they add another guy? See if someone came in.
I'm sure somebody came in.
Yeah, they've got 11 now.
Okay. 2 to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. It's been a quiet night for the junior quarterback, Jawan Troutman. Low snap, but he fields it cleanly out, pass away over the head of the receiver, Flowers.
Little too much mustard on that one.
3rd and long. Larry Hunt got us an extra 2 seconds there.
And there's another guy down for Austin East.
Not good. This is Tylen Baker. They'll tend to him. We'll take a short break on the GovNation Network and the Voice of Champions, AM 1470. Third down and 10 for the Roadrunners as they help off the lineman there, Baker. Troutman in the pistol. Been there all night. Takes a straight drop. Looking to his right. Steps up in the pocket. Caught from behind and going down for a gain of 2. So still no Red Tech sack on that. We give Troutman 2. It'll bring up 4th and 8. And with 4:32 to go in the third quarter, it's kind of decision time. It looks like they're going to punt, Stan.
Yeah.
I mean, their offense just hasn't been great. So.
I mean, what makes you think you're going to get 8 yards here? And Rob, I mean, you feel like that late in the third quarter, still 3 scores down. Maybe this might be the last time that they would do that, but.
We've got guys still trotting out on the field. They're
They're down to 8 seconds on the play clock.
They still only got 10 guys out.
And they're going to have to take a delay of game or a timeout.
They're down in the dumps right now. I mean, they are.
Delay of game. No timeout called. There'll be another 5-yard penalty.
They're
There
walking
comes
on the
number
field.
11.
But these are things you work out.
Right.
The kinks of the first week. You'd like to be, sound and ready, but the truth of it is you're not. And things like this happen with young programs. Oh my goodness! High snap. Flowers will catch it though. That was he kicked it. He kicked it lower than it was snapped.
So ball will be at the 45 for the Governor offense.
So it's actually a really good punt. Here's some flags. We'll see if 21 did something. They're trying to hold him back. We'll get the verdict on these penalties. I don't know if we got a replay on that.
Tension's high. When teams are down, they get a little chippy.
Good thing is, Don's, we got a dead ball, personal foul, Austin East. So it looks like it's only going to be on number 21. Don't know if he'll be ejected or just a 15-yarder. So it's just personal foul. So it wasn't even unsportsmanlike. So he still you can get all the personal fouls as you want. It's the unsportsmanlike that you can't get. And that'll put William Blount starting territory back at the 40-yard line of the Roadrunners. So another penalty stand.
Yeah, they're over 100 yard penalties for the night now.
See if we stay with Klein on the ground. How many does he need to get to 100?
I think he's at 93, Robbie.
Here's Max into the game. Max Lipinski in at H. Poland exchange student in the game, and as he was supposed to pick someone up there, get him a little blocker right there. You see him, Max, foreign exchange student from Poland, staying at my house, and plays basketball and football. And they'll bring him out, but his first varsity action here for the Governors, just only been practicing for 2 weeks. Handoff, Klein to the right, cuts it up. No,
ooh, big hit.
But it gets a couple.
Yeah.
He stays ahead of the chains.
Looks to make it 3rd and about 7 here. Under 2.5 now in the 3rd.
They got him to jump. Get a free 5 yards. They were so antsy. Good play. Good job there getting quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Penalty number 12.
Not the most I've ever seen. 2:12 left, as Carter just mentioned.
So that'll make it 3rd and very short, 3rd and 2.
3rd, and you can call anything here. Klein stands to the left of Cortez. Cortez takes it, play action, cuts it himself, and gets a first down and more. Cuts outside at the 20 inside the Print FX orange zone. It's a Bowen door service first down for the Governors down to the 17.
It looks like Austin East has another man down.
They are falling left and right.
It looks to be number 21.
We'll take a short break here as they tend to him. Cortez takes it, flips it out to Klein, cuts it up. Can he make a tackle, break a tackle? He does. Steps into the end zone. Touchdown, A.K. Aiden Klein. 17 yards to pay dirt for another Red Tech LG touchdown.
The Govs are showing who's boss tonight, guys. Just a flip
That was
from
behind
Brett.
the line of scrimmage, so it was a run. And definitely putting his staple on the game.
Yeah, great job following his blockers right there on the outside. Makes it easy when you've got guys in front of you.
Don't waste a timeout here. Brooks is limping in. Oh, it's PAT.
They're going to kick. Yeah, it might as well here.
I thought they were lined up for another 2-point. There we go. Better snap, better hold. Kick was good. Your score now, 35 for the Govs, 8 for the Roadrunners. We'll take a 60-second break. Here's your Anywhere Movers kickoff from Brady Plemons. We'll see if he does it again. Little pooch this time. Going to be taken by Hundley, and he falls straight down. Nice play. Smart play and good kick there. Good kick coverage and everything. Well, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll be on the road at Carnes. 11-3 all time against Carnes, and 2 of those losses are the last 2 years, Stan. So
And
we've had good history against Carnes. So you got to think the way the team's playing, and Carnes losing tonight.
Yeah, they're down 14-0 to Hardin Valley, whose only win last year was.
The outlier for the past 2 seasons against Carnes is Carnes usually doesn't have a Division I running back.
SEC running back.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a penalty.
They got 12 in there again. The whistle blow.
Yeah, he blew the whistle.
It's got to be 12.
Legal substitution, 12 in formation.
They could have called that multiple times tonight, so that's the first time we've seen that, I believe.
Yes.
They had illegal participation earlier,
Yeah.
and now a bunch of running players off. Just things that they got to get cleaned up if they're going to have any success this year. Troutman in the pistol, handoff, running right.
A lot of space.
It's Ogden Donnelly trying to hold on.
Gang tackle right there.
They blew the whistle. Slow down, guys. So he gets the penalty yardage back, it looks like.
Yeah, right at 5.
So bring up 2nd and 10. And they'll run at least one more play here in the third quarter as we're down to 40 seconds with 35 on the play clock. Troutman to his left. It's plenty of space over there, and that's Deacon Allen.
DeMarcus
Allen. Running like Marcus Allen.
Hey, good setup right there. A lot of guys over to the right side. Send a guy on a streak and then leave the slot guy wide open.
Defense needs to try to hold out their shutout.
Biggest play of the night for them, 30 yards on that pitch and catch for Mr. Allen, Troutman to Allen.
Yeah, those passes aren't going to be intercepted, but if he throws one down the field, I feel like we can get a pick. Troutman takes it. Hand off to the right. Big hole here for Ligon. But good. Oh,
man.
We had him. We just couldn't hold him down. He's going to get close to a first down.
Maybe
We'll give him 9, and that'll end the quarter.
Yeah, lowered the head instead of football or helmet to football. That's what happens, guys. Bounce
they
off.
actually gave him the first down.
It's Don, he ain't even close. Does he not got to get to the 26?
About halfway between.
Oh, now he moved it to the 26. We'll take a 60-second break. All right, first down as we start the fourth quarter, as the Roadrunners have it at the 26-yard line. Troutman takes it, running to the left, cutting his foot in the ground, his leg, and then breaking tackle, still inside the 15 and on his feet. There's a fumble. Who's got the ball? There's a beanbag on the ground.
I believe Austin East has it.
Yep.
He recovered his own fumble. It's a first down, and number 50's coming off the field, Huffman.
Yeah,
He didn't look too
55's
happy.
down on the 55 is down again. He's pretty gingery getting up.
He has to come out. 50 doesn't. Robbie, I think that Ligon's running harder than he's ran all night. His last 3 plays.
Yeah, I agree, Stan. So 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Roadrunners trying to get their first offensive touchdown of the game. Their only scores came on a 75-yard kick return in the second quarter. Troutman in the gun, in the pistol. Takes it, throws it out to his left. It's Shane Cherry trying to break a tackle from Donnelly. Can't, but he's going to get positive yardage down to the 5.
And good job right there by William Blount bringing a bunch of defenders down after the screen pass was caught.
First catch of the night for Shane Cherry.
I wonder if he makes it the whole season, Stan,
Yeah.
at this rate. I mean, you got too much to lose in basketball. You know, he's such a good player. And if the team don't perform better than this, you got to think his mindset. But, you know, those are your boys, and there's a camaraderie there. Fade pattern to Shane.
It's a PI.
Yeah, they're going to get a PI right there.
Yep. So it'll be
he
half
kept
the
him.
distance to the goal line.
He kept him from being able to jump up and catch that ball, so.
I think that'll be enough for a first down. It'll put it at the 2.5 stand.
Yeah, maybe the 3.
We'll see where they spot it, but I think it's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, it should be.
So it is going to be second down and a half yard.
Yeah.
Okay. So they got to get to the 2, I guess. I'm not picking up the yard mark. I thought the original line of scrimmage was the 13.
I did too.
And it looks like he's on the 12, almost 12 and a half. Anyway, second is very short. Roadrunners got a new tailback in, number 36. It may get the ball. Is that a 35 or 36?
35.
It's Troutman. Anyways, he's going backwards, back to the 5. He lost the yardage, the penalty yards. William Blount selling out on a blitz there. We're down to 10-15 left here. Defense wanting to stop to hold out the non-true shutout. They're probably going to put your DBs on an island out here and see if they can guard somebody like Shane Cherry.
Well, that's the first time Troutman has ran the ball tonight, I believe.
On purpose.
Yeah, and that's kind of odd to me considering how big he is. You'd think he'd be a workhorse for them on the ground. Might not be very fast, but he's going to be hard to take down.
All right, now they're going to spread us out. Third down, and we'll call it 3. Needs to get to the 2-yard line. Troutman takes it, looks to his left. Incomplete, way off target. It'll be 4th down. Can we get the stop? The stop inside the 5 here. 9:29 to go. Plenty of time, though, if they do score here. I didn't even think about this, guys. Not that it's probably going to happen, but we're a stop and a touchdown away from mercy rule.
Yeah, I actually, that just came to my mind right before you had said that.
They got too many players in formation again.
Well, they broke the huddle. They weren't in the formation.
Well, they were in the huddle, right?
Yeah, which that's the penalty, but.
Timeout, Governors. So we'll take this timeout with them. This one's going to be brought to you by Circulation Station, relieving pain with technology. Get 3 free treatments when you tell them you're listening to Truth Radio. 60-second break. All right, it's 4th down. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line, so not quite 4th and goal. Troutman takes it, rolling to his right. They're holding.
That's a hold.
And they didn't call it. It don't matter, though. It's a turnover on downs. The Govs will take over at the 5-yard line with 9:16 left here in the 4th quarter. Stan?
For the first time in 707 days, we have an adios in football for the Governors.
Wow, this adios brought to you by Bowen Door Service with over 50 years of service. Shutting the door on the Roadrunners tonight. Adios.
September 10th, 2021 against Heritage was the last time William Blount adios somebody.
Robbie wasn't even there for that game.
Right.
That's right. COVID. That was a COVID game.
Yeah, that's the one game I've missed. Yeah.
I think it was 38-19 or something like that final.
Cortez will split tailbacks, standing at his goal line. Line of scrimmage is the 5. He'll take it. He'll hand to Brooks, powering ahead, getting a 1 or 2, maybe up to the 6 or 7.
Looks like they're going to give him the 7, I believe.
Give him 2. 2nd down and 8. So, with that being said, let me look at my last win then, Stan.
You had to go back to the 20 season. Maybe Oliver Springs or Heritage.
Here's a hand there, straight ahead. AK breaking a tackle. Get off me, little boy. First down. Here's your, look at this. Look, get off of me. Just get off of me, he said. AK for another big hitter. First down, Govs. That's a Blount partnership where careers and education come together. Cortez looking deep, going to chuck it. He's got Gavin Dabrowski. Can he run under it? He can't.
Oh, man. He had a step, too.
And he put air under it nicely.
Yeah. Believe Dabrowski slowed down a little bit at the end of his route to look up for the ball. You got to keep running.
And you got to like what and we still have another target coming back. He should be back sometime as a leading receiver from last year, Landon Rich.
Yeah, and Rich catches that ball.
Here's a handoff to Klein. He's tackled immediately, though. Nice play by number 30. So 3rd down and 10 with 8 minutes as the clock ticks. So, okay. Nope. It would have been, okay, so the last game, Lenore City.
Lenore City, okay.
Was the final game of the year. We won 35-6. It's
going to be a William Blount timeout here.
So William Blount's, how much time was on the play clock?
I'm not
there
sure,
wasn't
but
much.
Robbie, you know who Lenore City's head coach was that game?
Jeff Cortez.
Yep.
And quarterback
Was Brett Cortez.
Was it? He was a freshman? Would he have been a freshman or sophomore? He's a 4-year starter.
Yeah,
I know.
he would have been a freshman.
Wow. So, yeah, the last time that I see the Governor win was against Lenore City on October 30th, 2020. So, yep, so because I had the COVID.
We all got it at some point that season. I think everybody but Stan, actually.
I didn't miss a game.
Yeah.
Tyler missed a game. He was helping us then.
Tyler missed a game, I missed a game, and Rob had missed a game.
3rd down and 10. See what Coach Claybo draws up here. Try to straight drop for Cortez. Looking across the middle, throws it. Got a man. It's caught by DeBrow. No, it's Stewart. And he slides down nice before he gets into traffic.
Baseball slide by Stewart
you
there.
can tell he's a baseball player the way he slid there.
Senior outfielder this year. Pretty good pitcher, too.
He'll pick up good yardage and another 1st down brought to you by Blount Partnership out to the 46-yard line. Moving quickly are the Governors, trying to get to the mercy rule. Can you believe that, guys? Straight draw up to the left. It's going to be Dabrowski, the younger Dabrowski, Jackson, getting a couple or 3.
Yeah, a little bit of a stutter step right there. Lost him a yard or 2. Trying to find an open space, just got to run through him.
.650 and counting as staying inbounds was good and keep the clock ticking. Cortez, straight drop, looking to his right. Pump face, he's got Dabrowski again. Got to work. He's going to throw it to Clark. Clark's going to try to run under it. He can't. Good coverage there by
Really good coverage.
Yeah, really good.
road runner.
Allen.
Yeah, able to get his hand up there last second, keep Clark from catching it.
3rd down and 8. Clock does stop. That's the only bad thing about that, but we're working on some things here. For a team that's only won 1 game.
And over a year and a half.
Right.
Well, almost really 3 years. Go back to it.
Yeah.
They've won 1 game since the end of the 20 season.
Try to draw him off sides.
Oh,
Never mind, Gavin, the wide receiver, took off. And he'll go to the sideline because you cannot make that mistake playing for Robert Reeves.
William Blount's 5th penalty of the night.
Klein's going to check in here, too. He'll come in for Darius.
Blake Holloway, senior receiver, will check in. And we'll get it tight, little tight formation. See what Coach Claybo's.
Yeah, this is out of the ordinary for William Blount. No wide splits. We got all the receivers tight.
Straight drop, Cortez. He's got somebody to the left, and now he's going to try to avoid the sack, but he can't. Going down. It'll bring up a punting situation after a loss of 13 back to the 30-yard line.
Yep, so we'll let the clock run as long as we can and punt it away.
First time that Blount had been punted tonight. If he actually does intend punts. Of course, they lined up to punt 1 time.
Yeah.
And Condis Cherry back to receive this punt. Freshman, speedster.
Now Brett goes back. I was like, are they going to go for it?
Probably not. Good snap this time. Good kick. End over end. Going to hit at the 30. Caught there by Cherry. Rolling to his right. Carrying tacklers. Then just gets leveled.
We got a penalty down here. I think we may have had an illegal shift or something with William Blount.
Oh, illegal. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, something like that, because it wasn't dead ball. I mean, they didn't blow it dead, so it could only be a shift, can it?
Unless they had 12 participation, but that's usually by the –
Yeah.
Oh, it was a false start.
It should have been blown dead. They have to re-kick. They don't have a choice there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
going to be
we'll
a
bring him
5.
back on. It's all right. Just let Brett boot it again.
Yep, the clock should continue to tick when they hit the ready to play, so you can run 25 more seconds off.
That'll wipe out a 40-yard punt.
Brett did win the punting competition.
Yep.
Our player of the game is going to be Aiden Klein. We'll try to get an interview with him after this game, in the postgame report.
Yeah, Robbie, I have him right now with 131 yards on the ground.
Another good kick. This one taken by Shane Cherry at the 35. Retreats back to the 32. Now straight ahead. Runs into his own man. Now bounces wide. Sidestepping a few and getting into William Blount territory at the 45-yard line. Good return by Shane Cherry.
And yes, another 40-yard punt by Brett Cortez.
At the 45.
It's been a while since we got to walk out of here with a win. This is feeling quite good. And the students that have packed it out, Hawaiian night.
Well, you gotta feel good for the coaches, number one, but the players, Robbie, the players that bought into this, and even especially the ones that were here last year.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have never experienced a win.
Yeah.
At least not in high school.
Troutman. Nice play by Garrett. That's Bryn Garrett.
And then
that's going to be
a flag on 50
for them.
Yep, just unnecessary at the end, shoving a guy to the ground whenever the play's obviously over.
He was already upset earlier when his helmet got thrown off. So it's going to be a dead ball. Here's your play. There was your replay. And it'll be a 15-yard penalty at the end of the play, so it'll be second down and 30. Second down and 40. Second down and 30. Yeah, I was right the first time.
That will be number 14 penalties tonight, and that's a total of 126 yards in penalties.
Yeah, Austin East has been playing undisciplined tonight. Still a long season, so they've got time to work that out. But
guys, they got a quick turnaround. They're back at it Thursday night against Carter on Rivalry Thursday, so their home opener.
On local TV, they'll be able to showcase this. We'd like to see them continue to win, make us look better.
Yeah.
West Ridge now leading 34-0 over Volunteer.
Maryville up really big against Heritage, I saw too.
Dobbins Bennett. Farragut wins at over Dobbins Bennett, 24-17.
Wow.
Maryville 56-14 now. Fumble! And Troutman falls on it. This is going to bring up another lost play, losing 6 more.
They couldn't find the handle
third
there.
and 36.
Yeah, we're looking at 3rd and 4-11 here.
3rd in the church.
Yeah.
Going that
Robbie,
way.
You talking about that Farragut team's pretty good. They came on at the end of the season, really, too. They get Maryville last game of the season this year. So.
Wow, see, that was one team we had a lot of successful in 7-on-7. William Blount, I think, beat them twice.
Really?
So I wasn't really sure, but once you put the pads on, it's a different game. But
Eddie Courtney does a great job over there, and has for several years. So I look for that maybe come down that last game to decide that region over there.
Nah, I think you got another team you're forgetting.
Blown up again. And
lost more yardage. Another negative play. The Bearden Bulldogs have come on hard. They'll play West tomorrow. And I believe they'll handle West, the defending 5A state champion, tomorrow. They beat Gibbs, that beat William Blount 49-7, I think, in a scrimmage this year. They beat Gibbs 33-0 in a quarter. at the Jamboree last week, Bearden did. They beat Catholic soundly in a scrimmage. So Coach Josh Jones will have something to say about that region, but the problem is he does play it at Maryville. But like you say, Bradley just picked up Boo Carter, so they've got some potential too. So that's a tough region over there.
It is. And of course, you got Cleveland beat Maryville last year.
Here's a kick, end over end, sidewinder. Reggie Reed will catch it. No fair catch. He didn't have enough time to call fair catch, so he'll catch it and get upfield at the 50-yard line. 2:30 and counting, and still counting, and still counting. 6 seconds ran off there by Mr. Hunt.
Yeah, Larry Hunt doing his best to get out of here and go get some grub.
Dabrowski, looks like William Blount's going to keep. Nope, they're going to bring in Dabrowski to play quarterback here, and Cortez's night is over. You can finish up his stats. Still got, and a good running back. Y'all are going to like this kid right here. He runs really hard. Ray, number 32, Ray Jackson. Watch him hit the hole right here. Timeout, William Blount. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Bonner Burger, home of the 2 for $9 quarter pounders with cheese. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, 1st and 10 with the backups in. Browski takes it, hands to Ray Jackson, running left. Can't get wide. As he's strumped down, he's going to lose 2 or 3. I'd rather run straight ahead.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, Robbie, that's hard to run against that. But
still got the starting line in, so it should be able to create some holes for him. Don't quit now, guys. Plus, I want to see a mercy rule.
Well, with 2 minutes, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot of good, but
it does. Just to say it, you know, like in basketball last year, we had 9 mercy rules in basketball, and I like saying it. There's Jackson cutting hole.
Yeah.
He's off to the races, still on his feet inside the 40, to the 30, 25. I told you would like this kid. He's just a sophomore, right there with the 8 incline, down to the 21-yard line, right on the edge of the Print FX orange zone. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay.
Yeah, weren't kidding, Rob. He hit the hole real hard, found the gap, and then ran like a wild man. Down to about the 21.
3 receivers to the right. Jackson stands to the right of Dabrowski. Now he'll shift him to the left with 1:15 left here in the 4th quarter. Dabrowski running left. He's got a side out there. Can he get a block? And he doesn't. Steps through a tackle, though. Stays on his feet down inside the 5. A first down. Blount partnership first down for Debo. And see if we can punch one in right here. This would be. Bunch of Coach Claybo's fans wanting to run it and put some extra points on the board. But
looks like he's going to slow him way down.
Yeah.
He might take a knee here.
Yeah, you don't want to do this. I mean,
no, especially going through the line at the end of the game. You don't want to put up.
So, William Blount probably, they have to run 2 more plays. So 15 on the play clock.
No, they don't have to run 1 more, Robbie.
Or that's what I meant, yeah 1 more play. Dabrowski has it. Gets him to the line of scrimmage with 2 seconds. Takes it, hands to Jackson. He's hit hard.
Oh.
That'll do it, more than likely, as the Govs will take it to midfield and line up for the handshake line. But they're victorious tonight, 35-8. We'll take a couple-minute break, come back with the postgame report here from Mike Whitefield. All right, we're back here at Mike White Field. The Govs victorious tonight, 35-8 on the back of Aiden Klein, and the defense pitching a shutout. Only points they allowed was a kick return, and then Austin East made the 2-point conversion. So what a night for the defense of the Govs to snap about a 17-game losing streak or so. 16, and haven't won a game until tonight since September 10 of 2021. Stan, tonight's stats with Stan are brought to you by Red Tech LG for your best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. Give them a call, 983-1633. Stan?
Thank you, Robbie. First of all, the scoring rundown. No scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter action, William Blount Brooks gets in a 6-yard run. The kick is not attempted, actually, it's a botched snap, so it's 6-0. Next kickoff, AE's only score, Flowers, 75-yard run, return, and that tied it 6-6. Then they got a 2-point conversion as they fumbled into the end zone on the run, and they recovered it to go up 8-6. Then it was all William Blount after that. It's Klein gets a 2-yard run, Cortez with the two-point run to put Blount up 14-8. Blount added another one before half on a Cortez 4-yard run. Conversion was no good. Blount led 20-8 at the half. Third quarter is all William Blount. Brooks with a 3-yard run. Klein runs in the 2-point and goes up 28-8 at that point. And then Klein gets an 18-yard run. Plemons' kick is good. It's 35-8 at the end of 3 quarters, and that's where it is. No scoring in the fourth quarter. That is your scoring. Here are your statistics, final statistics, dominated by William Blount. First downs, 23-7, William Blount. William Blount rushed the football 41 times for 289 yards, so almost 300 yards on the ground. Remember, that would have been about 3 or 4 games last year. No 100-yard games last year. 20 rushes on the ground for Austin East for 61 yards. William Blount was 6 of 16 through the air, 2 interceptions for 86 yards. Austin East was 12 of 23 through the air with 1 interception for 86 yards. So they matched through the air.
Sir, nice to meet you.
Total yards, 375 for the Governors, 147 for AE. 6 penalties for William Blount for 52 yards. 14 penalties, 126 yards for the Roadrunners. William Blount, 1 negative stat here, 3 turnovers to Austin East, 1 turnover. William Blount, Cortez, 1 punt for 40 yards. Austin East punted 5 times for a 23-yard average. Here are your individuals for William Blount. On the ground, it was Aiden Klein with your leading rusher for William Blount with 131 yards on the ground. 72 yards for Brett Cortez on the ground as well. Darius Brooks with 40 yards. Jackson with 27 yards, and Dabrowski with Jackson 19 yards. We gave the Cortez the stats through the air. We'll run them down again as he was 6 of 16 for 86 yards, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns through the air. And then the leading receivers for William Blount, it looks like that, Telfer, 25 yards on his reception. You also had Clark had a catch for 16, 13 for Gavin Dabrowski, 16 through the air also for Jackson Dabrowski. Of course, Telfer gave 25. Stewart had a 17-yard catch as well. On the Austin East side, not much there. We will lead. Their leading Ligon was their leading scare with 25 yards. Also, that was his receiving yards. I'm sorry. It's 44 yards on the ground for Ligon. Also, Gladney had 21 carries, or 20 yards on the ground. -3. Troutman ends up with the sack. Through the air, Troutman 86 yards, passing, 40 in the second half. He did complete 12 of 23, had a pick as well. And then the leading receiver for the Roadrunners was Condis Cherry, as he led them with 4 receptions for 25 yards total. For 36 yards total. Also Allen had 3 receptions for 25 yards total. And then they had a bunch. Shane Cherry had a catch. A couple other guys, all single catches and less than 10 yards, 8, 8, 3, and 6. Once again, your final score, William Blount 35, Austin East 8. Robbie?
All right, Stan, we're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll let Timothy try to hunt down Aiden Klein and Coach Jeff Cortez, hopefully, and then we'll go over some scores, and we'll wrap it up here tonight. We'll take a 1-minute break. All right, bring it back. All right, we're back here, and we're down on the sideline with Tim Tipton interview. Timothy's got the defensive coordinator, Jeff Cortez. Take it away.
Okay, so what did you think about the defensive shutout tonight? The only points were on the special team.
It was a good effort for our boys and our defense. You know, we last year was a little frustrating, and you know, this year we got our guys. A lot of them played last year, and so what's nice is, you know, we're able to really run the defense we want to run, and the guys executed really well. They were locked in to the game plan, and you know, it's nice when you just pin your ears back and you know, play the style we want to play, and I think, you know, we stay humble, we stay hungry. You know, we could be a pretty good group.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. That's a great interview there by veteran Coach Cortez. I think he's about year 29, Stan. He's been in the business a long time. He came from California, got the job over there at Lenore City, and now looks like we're going to try to find our Murphy Bobcat player of the game, Aiden Klein. He's going to come back and find Timothy. But these interviews will be brought to you by Tim Tipton. While we're doing this, we'll go over some scores. Morristown West, 28-6 over Morristown East. Elizabethton, 27-7 over Science Hill. Westridge, 34-0 in the third over Volunteer. Farragut beats Dobbins Bennett, 24-17. Hardin Valley, 21-0 over Carnes. So next week when we go to Carnes, William Blount will try to have a chance to go to 2-0 going into Heritage. And it looks like Timothy's found our player of the game, Aiden Klein. Aiden finishes with 15 carries for 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion. Take it away. 131 and 2 touchdowns. Talk about his line play. Ask him about his big hogs up front. All right. Thank you to Aiden. We'll get him he's got a party pack for 4 to the Roll Arena, and he'll have a T-shirt, and he is our Murphy Bobcat extra effort player of the game. And that's going to wrap it up for us tonight from Mike Whitefield as the Govs victorious 35-8. And next week we go on the road at Carnes, so we'll pack it up, head over to Knoxville, and try to start off 2-0. Thanks to all of the production staff tonight for all their hard work. Thanks to Richard behind the scenes and Carter and Stan here behind the mic with me. Till next week, so long, everyone, and God bless.